Well, that isn't the beautiful chat. How are we doing today, guys? I hope everybody here is fucking thriving. We're just here chilling with some cool musics. Well, Beef Wellington indeed. And give me 2 seconds, because apparently the freaking incremental installer deleted my Tau patch, so give me 1 second to fix that. I could have sworn I did this. What the heck happened? So give me 2 segundos, guys, as I am figuring this out. I could have sworn I downloaded this already, but we are figuring this out. Can we maybe search my downloads? Yeah, it's right here. What the heck am I doing? All right, repatching the Tau here. I apologize. Thank you so much for the brain bug there. Hi, Vocaloid. Where's my sub? It must have ran out. Scarab has been banished. Yeah, I literally been banished. But without a further ado, let's double check everything is working here. Oh, almost forgot my mix it up. I don't know. Dude, this soundtrack is so fucking good, dude. So fucking good. We're so back. We are so back. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Silver Spoon. And now let's transition to the browser page. Dude, this song is going fucking crazy. I had coffee. I'm fucking exuberant today. That's a new word. And welcome, everybody. This is the Tau patch. This is the wrong one. There you go. Oh, that's a YouTube video. But let's reload the tournament page one last time. And look at this. Everybody's checked in. Even 505 managed to sneak in here today. That's exciting. Whoa! Dan Order, thank you so much. Shallow Beam, thank you so much for your first time chat. I hope you enjoyed the little kitty cat emote. And let's get this nonsense out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the check-in results processing. Haha, you thought I was going to start the tournament yet? No, good sirs. So, because I need to do some small admin stuff. Because 505 snuck in there and broke the group. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Thursday 1v1 tournament. I hope all of you are very, very excited. So how this will work is that this Thursday night, we have a classic 1v1 tournament format here, as you all know how we work here. We're going to start with the Swiss group stage. We're doing 4 rounds, 1v1, best of 1, 4 rounds. And the top 4 players that generate the highest score in the group stage will then move on to a best of 1 semifinals, which will then result in a best of 3 grand finals. So, without a further ado, we've explained the rules. Here are the map pools, and we're going to be stressing out the new map, Bay of Graz. You know, shout out to the elite team for adding a new map to the actual thing today. So, without further ado, I believe everything is in order. Let's start the group stage. Let's go. So, round 1 has been generated, ladies and gentlemen. I will be posting this in the event chat for everybody to see. And let's get our first cast of tonight. So round 1 is live. Image has been posted. And let's see. Oh, we have Rebel and Rook. That's a really good one. Silvermoon and Trav Matt. Good luck, Silvermoon. Fire Marine and Eon Fighter. Fufu A-Move. Jeff versus a Whiffler. Mustafa versus 505. I want to give some love to Rebel and Rook. Both little silly guys here are dear to my heart. So let's showcase Rebel and Rook for our first match. So I believe I launched the game here, and let's transition over to that. For those of us joining tonight, reminder, you got to be on the Tau patch. So if you load up the game, you see this little guy right here. That means you're in the right game. So Rook's already hosted the lobby. Rebel's in there, and let's get into the game. Go here in the observer slot on Bay of Graz. So for you gambling addicts, let's start our first prediction of tonight's event. Who wins? Rebel versus Rook 0. Oh, people were going to kill me if I put that. I got the wrong colors in both teams. There you go. Now they're color-coded, so nobody can get mad at me. Why did I write my name with 2 N's? I think I'm stupid. That's awesome, Silver. Silver, thank you so much for joining a little community here, buddy. Hope you have a grand old time in tonight's tournament. And we're starting the first match. As you guys might have noticed, we have a little new Discord server for us. It's a little Salty Scarab Discord. Phoenix King, hello. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for your first time chat, Phoenix. So we have a little community Discord now for the Salty Scarab crew. So if you want to participate, say hi to me and do all some other sort of stuff, say hi. Oh, that is a sync error detected. Huh. That's interesting. Well, it looks like we got a rehost. Well, that's a first. Epic desync. Okay, we're starting the tournament strong with a desync. Let's go. Does this require a map pack? It does not. Bay of Grots has been added to the base game, Fiery. So literally nothing else other than the base game and the Tau. This happened to Arthur Cloud last night. Might be a problem with the patch. Oh, Jefferson, don't say that. It's your fault for sure. Scarab, what the fuck did I do? Listen, any of the programming shit, don't come at me for that. So let's do Rook versus Rebel. Okay, lobby is up. Is not the map. Was Bay of Grots. Starting location, a random. Starting resources, random. And yeah, dude, we're 75% of our sub goal, guys. Let's go. I think I added a new community challenge for you guys. So basically, if we spend all those channel points, I am willing to host a tier 1 tournament where all the units in the tournament, you can never get higher units in tier 1. You can tier up and get upgrades, but Princess in the community night on Tuesday hosted this tier 1 tournament, and it was so much fun. So I wanted to give a shot hosting that type of format because I feel like it could be very fun as a silly, goofy game. So out of sync error. Wait, Crisis, is that happening to you? Uh-oh. What do I do, Rebel? Oh no. Is it the map? Let's give it one more try. And if it doesn't work, we'll swap the map. If it doesn't work, we'll swap the map. And GG's to Bay of Grots, I suppose. That blows if it's broken. I'll roll for a different map if this breaks. So knew we should have stayed on 2.12. Oh well. You crashed immediately, Rebel? Oh, well, all right. So let me make an announcement. So events, Bay of Grots is bugged and crashing the games. We are swapping to, let's do, yeah, literally we're stuck in a loading screen. So I apologize for that, guys. We're going to do Judgment of Carrion because it's the first one I saw here. Actually, no. We're going to do Ocean Base Manon because I want a chaotic map and I hate everybody, so. Okay, there is the new updated map, guys. I apologize for that. Bay of Crash, more like it. Oh, we're in the game, but Rebel Crash. Yep, there we go. Immediately sync error. All right, so we're swapping maps. We're swapping maps. We're swapping maps. I posted the new map on the event chat. We're fixing this live. It wouldn't be a tournament of mine if there wasn't any issues at all. You know the drill, guys, okay? Me and Whistler play Grots. Damn. Hello, 505. Well, the problem is that might cause even more issues, 505, because then you have a different version of the mod. I wouldn't fuck around with the files, personally, so. Let's host a new map, Rebel versus Rook. And we're going to do Ocean Base. Ocean Man, take me by the thing. I know everybody was thinking that. So we're going to do Ocean Base Manan. Hello, Ice Cream Man. Number 1 Ice Cream Man. You're my number 1 Ice Cream Man, sir. 2 months in a row, Salty. Yo, really, Vocaloid? I love you, buddy. I'm glad you have you here for the ride. Vocaloid, you've been one of my favorites. Forgot to type in no crashes in the lobby name. Dude, Rebel, you're so true. So true. Okay, hopefully this isn't borked. Corrupt them all. Still one of the best redeems we've ever made, Rebel. Okay, so I've never casted this map. I had all the competitive players tell me this was a god-awful map. And you know what? That made me pick it anyways because I love chaos and I feel like this would be funny. And we didn't crash. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's first cast, we have Rebel, the Chaos Lord himself, encased in Terminator armor, versus Rook Zero on the elusive Eldar Warlock. Looks like both players are doing a standard opening. Rebel here opening up with CSM, while Rook here getting some speedy Banshees. Rebel hating the map immediately. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, Rook here speeding towards the middle to capture the neutral generator in the middle. CSM moving up here. And we're getting a second squad of Guardians out already here for Rook. Rook going for a little bit of a gun line here. Rebel, not sure if he's going to go double Heretic or double CSM. Rebel kind of likes to partake in double CSM himself, so we'll see how that plays out. Okay, in the middle, CSM are immediately going to contest that. Why is there fire here? Is that part of the map? I think that's literally part of the map. Okay, Warlock here. Gonna be engaging the CSM. Chaos Sword will be easily bully the Warlock. Warlock needs to be very careful here. We can't really see that. Ooh, Heretic's gonna be jumping on top of the Warlock. Warlock retreating. Ooh, if those Heretics were actually not worshipping and actually chasing after, they could have done some serious damage to that guy. But the Warlock on the retreat path. Banshee securing that wreck point over there. CSM getting slowed for some reason. What's going on in this map? So is this map for everyone? Yes, Fufu, because Bay of Grot was crashing. So we had to do an impromptu map pick, and I chose this one because I thought it was funny. The CSM bullying the Guardians in melee. Banshee's on the way to support. That will push back the CSM heavily. Guardians turn around to do some DPS. So CSM either need to retreat or wait for support. Heretic support is on the wave, but the CSM are taking a lot of damage. So lose a model there to the Banshees. As the Chaos Lord also pushes back the Banshees. North section of the map completely uncontested, but Chaos Lord gonna engage the Banshees and the Guardians. Banshees ignoring the Chaos Lord, trying to jump on top of the CSM. Heretics and the Chaos Lord are there. Those are very ambitious Banshees there. Stomp and CSM and Heretics actually don't drop a single model. That was actually incredibly lucky there for Rook. Weapon teams coming out here. Looks like Rook canceled his early Guardians actually. Raptors immediately coming out here for Rebel. Tradition. Whoa, what is so loud on this side of the map? What was that? Go look, have fun, Silver. Hope you have a great first game. North section of the map being contested here by good old Rook Zeros. BP in the middle being contested here by the Heretics as the Guardians and Weapons team coming up. Okay, this map has a lot of choke points, so the Weapons team will kind of be fiending here, I'd say. Okay, CSM pushing up here on the side. Might find a face full of a shuriken cannon there. Ooh, nice core worship there from the Heretics, granting the Chaos Lord the speed that he needs to jump on top of the Weapons team. Banshees are not... Okay, Banshees do engage. CSM are trying to DPS into the Guardians. Raptors are going to make this a nightmare situation here for the Eldar. Mass retreat called here for the Eldar as the Raptors do suppress there on the retreat, and the middle contested objective will be going here to Rebel. But in the north section, the Warlock has secured all the eco sections of the map, and he's immediately going to be contesting Rebel's home victory point. Rebel is now rotating to try and contest this. Rook does have a massive wreck bank, but no energy. He should be purchasing more generators. But if I were Rebel, knowing him, his build is probably going to get Noise Marine soon. And that will... Okay, double weapons team here for Rook. Raptors will only be able to shut down one, so it comes down to the Heretic or the Chaos Lord to really shut down the other one. Warlock trying to decap their full, but look, we see a power bash attempt here. Luckily, the Elder were just there to shut that down. Core and Worship coming out. The Weapons team trying to set up. Does set up. Heretics taking a face full of Shuriken Cannon. Chaos Lord actually tagging them in melee. Heretics do retreat there. We can't see much because there's a fucking bar in the way. But it looks like Rebel is being pushed back as the Warlock captures his home objective. Raptors contesting the topside eco power as well as the wreck. And yeah, so far, victory points still in the lead here for Rebel, as Noise Marines, like I predicted, are coming out here for Rebel. Okay, we do see a Merciless Witchblade coming out here from the Warlock. I believe this is, yeah, this is the ranged knockback weapon upgrade here for the Warlock, helping him contest. Is that triple weapons team? Oh, did Rook accidentally overwatch another fucking weapons team? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's evil. That's evil, guys. Okay, we do see a power bash attempt here from the Eldar. Ooh, Banshees do get full wipe there. Very expensive loss here for Rook. Looks like the Banshees were a little bit too close to this side, so they went to the north, except for the left side like the other Guardians did. Triple weapons team needs to immediately shut all this down. Suppression's gonna be coming out. Raptor shut one down. Kaelsor shuts down the other one, but the third one is dude, the third one is still gonna be rampaging here. Guardians desperately trying to shut down the Chaos Sword. Noise Marines attempting to shut down the third weapons team. Actually moves by accident. Like, it'll cost Rook a little bit of shenanigans there. Ooh, first weapon team might be going down here to the Raptors. If those Raptors have a little bit more energy, they might be able to chase down 7 health. The weapon team does go down. Hello, Chestnut. Thank you so much for your comment on YouTube. Oh, Rook, you're losing everything here. It's looking exceptionally dominating here for Rebel during that engagement. The triple weapon team not paying off. They really needed Banshee support, and losing those Banshees early might have cost Rook the game already. First generator is going to be going down to the Noise Marines, and I doubt the weapon team will be able to do much here. All right, getting a sip of cola as the Raptors shut down the other weapons team. Yeah, it's definitely Jover here for Rook, I'd say. He does have a lot of wreck, but Rebel is now teching to tier 2, and he'll be able to get a Blood Crusher or something and run down the forces of Rook here. To be honest, Rook has wreck, but nothing else going for him. Rebel might just outscale him rapidly unless a massive misplay goes out. There is a lot of victory points left on the docket, so it's not... He could make it a very desperate comeback if Rebel throws hardcore. Okay, Warlock gonna be getting the decap here, but needs to be very careful. It's a double CSM here. No, that's not double. That's a Noise Marine squad. Ooh, the weapons team catch the Heretics. Very impressive. Those two weapons teams managed to ambush the Heretic squad. Double Banshees would have been a better shout. I agree. I think Rook might have accidentally overwatched the third weapons team. Ooh, these Noise Marines. I mean, trying to shut down the Warlock as he goes fucking Jedi style there. The Darth Maul saber. Double weapons teams. They haven't even secured the victory point. Okay, weapons teams going to be suppressing the Noise Marines. As the second weapons team is providing covering fire for that one. Guardians will try to get that. Oh my god, the weapons team is bleeding away these Noise Marines. We're waiting for the Raptors to shut down both weapons teams. Chaos Sword's trying to run down. Noise Marines almost got wiped there. Guardians do get the decap. Weapons team's forced to retreat as the Eldar do try to reposition. I don't know what Rook is desperately trying to save to get to tier 2, but he's going to be so late, and Rebel is slowly getting close to afford a tier 2 super unit. Well, not tier 2 super unit, but you know what I mean. He's going to get a fucking Blood Crusher to be Jover, I'd say. Power Bash coming out again here from Rebel. Warlock going to be doing shenanigans there. Does jump into the middle. Okay, we do see the Sergeant upgrade for the Raptors. Give them the Blood Maul here. Weapons team is going to be suppressed here by the base turrets. Needs to be a little bit cautious. Actually, they don't get suppressed. Weapon team getting a little bit too close to comfort there. Why are you setting up point blank? Oh, the Warlock might be going down, and the Warlock goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, that has to be GG. Rook is literally getting base camp here by Rebel as he continues the siege here. No, he likes to go to tier 2. Okay, Rebel's still not close to buying anything, though. Chestnut, thank you so much for the YouTube subscribe. I appreciate it, buddy. I gotta make it a different email than Twitch because it's the same thing. But much appreciated, Chestnut. Ooh, Chaos are getting a little bit too close. Point blank volley there from the Shuriken Cannon. We'll be able to push them back. Rook has so much wreck, 600 wreck. Well, look at that energy and wreck point here for Rebel. I mean, to be honest, the more Rebel bleeds... Oh, God, these Guardians. Why are these Guardians here? Why? Okay, dude, I thought these Guardians were going to be run down, but luckily the suppression here from the weapons team managed to push them back. Okay, Warlock is immediately repurchased. Tier 2 shenanigans still not in play yet. Any upgrades for the Chaos Lord? No upgrades for Chaos Lord. Actually, wait. While all this was happening, when I was yapping that it was Jover, look at the victory points, though. Rook decapped this ages ago, and Rebel just noticed that his home objective wasn't his. So Rebel, okay. Rook might be in the game yet, guys. I might have called it a little bit too early. Okay, Warlock here might get fully surrounded here, but luckily the weapon team does suppress those heretics. Noise Screen's trying to do the little shenanigans here to blast the poor Warlock away. 400 victory points here for Rook. He did buy himself a ton of time while Rebel was faffing about at the generators. Warlock needs to decap this victory point as Rebel pushes towards the north. See, like the north section being in Rook's complete control really helped him come back economically. Like he still had a better eco because he controlled this wreck point in the middle and the power node. A Falcon is going to be coming out. Holy fuck. Rook actually beat Rebel to a tier 2 unit. The Falcon coming out really will punish Rebel because he has no transitional anti-vehicle. He can get a Blastmaster in the Noise Screens, but that is not a guarantee on the vehicle kill. Guardians here trying to get the decap, but are going to be fully surrounded here. Do we see Mark of Corn CSM? No Mark of Corn so far. Oh, Rook, do not forget about your Guardians, buddy. Okay, they got the decap. Now they're moving. Trying to move. Okay, nice micro there. Made sure to move this way so the retreat path wouldn't be through the Raptors. GG's, Jeff. Okay, glad to hear your feedback. Listen, I think I kind of like this map, Jefferson, but if the community doesn't want to play on it, it was a band-aid fix because of Bea Grotz, all right, Jeff? Okay, Warlock going to be trying tier 3. Oh, never mind. Plague Marines coming out as the Falcon will be terrorizing the forces of chaos here. Raptors will try to jump it. They do have a Blood Maul that does really decent anti-vehicle damage, but immediately gets suppressed here. Second jump coming out from the weapons team as the weapons team comes out of the Falcon and point blank suppresses the Raptors. Oh, but the weapon team falls. It should have retreated. That's a little bit of an expensive loss here for Rook. Second squad completely obliterated there as the Noise Marines continue their siege on the generators. 8-move drop. Can we or wait? You guys still have time, I'd say, Fufu. So go ahead and remake Fufu. Noise Marines being forced to retreat as tier 3 is now on the way here for Rebel. Plague Marines are already out. Second Banshee squad coming out here for Rook. Tier 3 from Rebel is very ambitious. He does not have the eco to immediately purchase something tier 3. So Rook still has a chance to come back. Plague Marines here trying to ambush the Falcon as he anticipates a power bash here. Up in the north, oh, the Warlock goes down to the Heretics. Rook abandoned his poor Warlock. He must have been micro on something else. Fiery 1. All right, thank you very much, Fiery. Ooh, missile. Plague Marines. Plague Marines trying to get another missile volley. Do shoot a missile. Oh, that was not a rear armor. Okay, it was a rear armor hit. Okay, suppression coming out here. Oh my god, those Plague Marines missed. That Falcon needs to be very careful. Plague Marines are suppressed, but a massive flank here from Rebel might catch them unawares here. Oh, weapon team needs to retreat. Why is this weapon team setting up here? Oh, it's Jover for this weapon team. Oh, nice catch there from Rebel. Falcon there trying to retreat. Rook needed to retreat that weapons team ages ago. As the Guardians also get wiped here by the Raptors. Rook here losing the majority of his army. And I think a triple cap does come out here from Rebel. As the Falcon keeps chasing after the Heretics as the Banshees desperately try to get the capture there. That was a massive loss here for Rook. I believe the game might be getting a little bit out of hand here. Rebel might take the W here. I did say this earlier, but there was a glimmer of hope there from Rook. And GG is called. Congratulations to Rebel for winning our first game here. So let's do the prediction and give it to good old Rebel here. Let's transition back to the website here and see the score. So let's give... Yo, Joe Mitty, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Give it here to Rebel for winning first round. And now waiting on Silver Moon and Trav Matt. Let's see. I got a bunch of pings here. And let's see. Is anybody still waiting to remake their games? We have some technical troubles here. Oh, Trav Matt, what is going on? Do you guys need any help or? I think unironically he should have gone double Banshees. He probably could have. Legacy. What is going on, Trav Matt? You'll restart the game? Alright, gotcha. Well, I can cast that. Hello. Could you please open observer slot? Yeah, Shuriken doesn't work on this map. Well, yeah, exactly, because of all the choke points. So, Travman, did you have the correct version of the game, or what's going on? Hello, Rook. Only one and one more, and then Champions Rope, but rip. So, Rook, did you mean to go triple Shuris or no? Oh, you did Overwatch 3 Shuriken. See, that's what I thought. I was like, I know my good old Rook. He wouldn't be a psychopath and buy 3 setup teams. He doesn't play the guard. I don't know what's actually going wrong. Okay, Travmat. Run me by the process. What versions of the game did you download? Just try to out melee him with the Banshees? Is he trying? No, Rebel, he can't see this game. Trav, are you on Tau Patch or what are you trying to do here? Run me down by your process. Latest of Elite and 1.6. Did you download the emergency patch that came out this morning, Trav? Like, when you load up the game, what is the main menu unit and such? Yeah, you need to get the incremental. Yeah, it's the incremental patch that came out this morning. Yeah, is because the last patch broke something and they patched it this morning. That's why. Merciless with the Raptors so good though. Dude, Rebel, you're fiending with those Raptors. Rebel, quick question about the Raptors. Is the Blood Ball the Sergeant weapon or is that a melee upgrade? Or do you just get that for getting the Sergeant on the Raptors? It's the Sergeant weapon? Damn, it's a really fucking good Sergeant weapon. It's like a pseudo Thunderhammer, right? It does really good vehicle damage. It's a standard Sergeant weapon? Damn. Space Marines wish they got a Thunderhammer as their fucking Sergeant weapon. Unlike Thunderhammer, it's heavy melee. Oh. Falcon on this map is bad like an outer edge. Yeah, the pathing there kind of fucked that Falcon in that one engagement. You're so right. To be honest, that was just a meme map, guys, because I didn't know what else to pick for Bay of Grots being completely borked. No, Rook, you almost made a comeback there, actually. You having Rebels home objective for so long put you back in the game. No sidearm, though. Who cares? To be honest, like, dude, it's the Raptor squad, right? Don't think VPs matter when his eco was dead. Well, Rebel, the problem is his eco wasn't dead because Rook controlled the entire north section of the map. Also, have to close mute the stream, I would guess so. Well, you can close the stream once you get into the game or just mute it. You know, gentleman's agreement to not stream snipe your opponent in a 1v1. Mop? Who's the Mop, Jefferson? We're waiting on good old Travman here to join us. Hopefully he figures out his patch or Silveroon will be getting a game 1 win. Travis Matthew. Scarab. Hello, Fiery. Can I join Observer? No. No observers. Just watch the stream. Ah, getting some little Coca-Cola Zero. Just ponder the stream. Hello, Mr. Dan Order. I'm invading your Discord. Oh, dude, I haven't even checked. Have people been joining the Discord and such? Let's see. Yes. Dude, Swan Knight and Jeff are here. Hello, guys. Oh, you guys are literally joining. Dude, congratulations, Jeff, for getting the first general chat message. Fiery, do you not see the giant fucking pinged comic, Fiery? Jesus Christ, it couldn't be more obvious. Yes, for those joining us, I made a little Discord here for the stream if you guys want to just hang around and just chit chat in there. Scarab never told me about this. Fiery, I literally have been saying it for the last 4 streams that I've been working on a Discord, and it's finally live. I was kind of blind as well. Everything's forgiven, Dan Order. You can't do nothing wrong. You're a little Discord. Dragoon, I have a question for you. I've been meaning to ask you. I was looking at some Dawn of War 2 mod information, like some technical information, and I found this tech forum from like, I think 8 years ago. And it was this guy asking about whether or not he could commission a Dawn of War 2 mod. And I saw the username of the guy asking the question, and it was said Darn Dragoon. And I was like, what? That was you? I was like, no way. I was like, no way. Is that the Darn Dragoon? That was wild to me that you saw the same username. That was crazy. That's awesome. Hey, Trav Matt made it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the prediction here. Who will win? Trav, Matt, or our new beloved Silver Moon? Make sure to get your gamblings up. You wanted more models? Well, there you go. Prediction is now live. Rebel. I don't know. I mean, we've never seen Silver Moon play ever. So we've saw Travman. Travman made it to the 3rd place last tournament. So, you know, let's see if Silver Moon can put up a fight against a good old Travman. An ocean base Manon. Dude, she ocean based till I'm Manon. Am I right, guys? I'm funny. Please clap. Thank you very much. But for those joining our Discord, if you want to have any minis showcasing the stream, there is a new channel redeem. So make sure to use that if you join the Discord. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second cast of tonight. Where on blue team, we have the good old Lord General with Silver Moon. While Travman leads the forces of the Orcs here with the Mech Commander as he teleports to the middle to get an early advantage in the power node. Lord General there. Silver Moon getting the tried and true Sentinel coming in through. And we do see double shooters coming out from Travman. Double shooters will put a lot of pressure on the guard and do enough range DPS to shut down the Sentinel if it does not get repair support from the guardsman. And let's see if Silver Moon should be able to afford another guardsman squad soon. Is it just PMs? Was a good anti-vehicle counter to Falcons as Kelly. Plague Marines? Raptors are usually fine because, yeah, the Raptors can chase the Falcon with the missile slow from the Plague Marines, I'd say. Blastmaster, half health's a Falcon, I'm pretty sure, Rebel. Okay, Guardsman here going to be jumped here by the Mech Boy. Guardsman hopping into cover to try to deal with it, but the Mech Boy can just force melee and win that engagement as Sluggo Boys are on the route. Guardsman here cannot be pushing up here without support. Sentinel on the way, but the double shooters will be there to intercept the Sentinel. Guardsman on the retreat path. Sentinel trying to do this, standing still as the Mech Boy teleports from behind, and a lot of range DACA goes on top of the Sentinel. 300 health for the Sentinel already at half health. Stop being purchased here from Silver Moon. As the Orc Wah chases after Sluggo Boys. Oh god, Sluggo Boys knock over the poor Guardsman. We're forced to retreat here. Sentinel being repaired here as Silver Moon is stuck in their base. Lord General should just be basically pushing up to the north, trying to secure some wreck points as the Orcs decap poor Silver Moon here. Hyper aggressive plays here from Travman. Guardsmen need to heal up a little bit. And they need to provide support here for the Sentinel. The double shooters being there to cover for the Sluggo boys capturing is really strong. Okay, Sentinel on the way there. Sentinel trying... Oh, the Sentinel's not being repaired here by the Guardsman. Sentinel does miss its stomp. Half health here for the Sentinel. Guardsman doing insane DPS on those Sluggo boys. So Sluggo boys had a half health on a couple of models. Their base turret's doing a lot of good DPS. Meg boy here getting focus fired as he teleports away. Nice comeback there. Sluggo boys, Shooter boys now taking some range DPS as the Guardsman, as the Lord General tries to play for the victory point. Shooter boys trying to DPS into him. Mech boy there at half health trying to DPS into him, but the Lord General does hop and cover. The Sentinel and Guardsman trying to support here. Guardsman not in cover while the Shooter boys are in green cover. Wow, the Lord General doing really good DPS. Mech boy does teleport out and retreat. Nice comeback from Silver Moon. He does have a lot of wreck. He needs to purchase another unit since he lost his energy situation. But Travmad's eco took a big punishment there through all the body losses for the Shooter boys. Shooter boys lost a lot of models, especially the other squad. Sluggo boys are fully fresh. He never captured his home wreck point. Dude, Travmad just played hyper aggressive, dude. Damn. Oh, dude, Coke is so good. Double sent incoming. Dude, double sent would be fucking based. I would love to see that one day. Sentinel here just kind of chilling in the middle, trying to DPS into the power node. Do we see some heavy shooters? Heavy shooters are upgraded here for both shooter squads. Mech boy doing really... Dude, the Mech boy does so much range DPS there. Uh-oh, Silver Moon, you got to be very cautious here. Guardsman trying to build a multi-last turret as the Sentinel does go down to the big shooters. Nice DPS there. Mech boy teleports, prevents the construction here of the multi-laser turret. Oh, that's super, super expensive loss here for Silver Moon. Shooter boys here will be Daka-Dakaing into the Guardsman as they retreat. Other Guardsman squad is on their way. Lord General attempting a power bash. Very ambitious of him. He won't have the DPS to destroy that. He should have been with his men trying to provide some support. Guardsman here on the flank trying to DPS into the Shooter boys. Will be outgunned and outmaneuvered by the double Shooter squad as Storm boys are on their way. They do intercept the Lord General. Hopefully Silver Moon is looking on the north as the Lord General is fully surrounded there. Oh, he does get a special if Silver Moon retreats now, but I think Silver Moon is micring elsewhere. While being popped here in the Storm boys, luckily Silver Moon does react and does retrieve the Lord General. Sentinel being repurchased here for Silver Moon, so technically it is double Sentinel. Guardsmen throwing themselves into the thick of it, tagging the Shooter boys in melee, it seems, as the Sentinel tries to bully that Shooter squad over there. Guardsman here being traded into the Mech boy. The Mech boy does get the decap. Flamers coming out from the Guardsman, cooking those Shooter boys. Nice plays here from Silver Moon. Travman does play a very oppressive orc game here, but so far victory points are technically a little bit in the lead here for Silver Moon. Multi-laster gets jumped here by the Sluggo boys and destroyed in the middle. Storm boys have not really been showcased yet, but they're going to be the bane of Silver Moon's existence as the Sentinel takes a lot of range Daka. Okay, Sluggo boys here do have Burnas, and the Storm boys are there. The Sentinel is desperately trying to find an angle of attack here. Oh, that's very brave of it. Does actually stomp the Sluggo boys as the Storm boys jump in front of it, trying to take it out. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a second Sentinel dead. Nice attempt here from Silver Moon, but Travmat does ambush that poor Sentinel there with the Storm boys. Flamer Guard's been trying to do some DPS into the Storm boys, but the Storm boys immediately shut them down. Actually, did they not get knocked over there? That was like an Octor. Oh, Silver Moon, don't lose your Guardsman. Oh, Guardsman do get full wipe there by the Storm boys. Storm boys ate them for lunch. This is not an IG map, lol. Dude, this is a bit... Yeah, I'd agree that this is not an IG map. Storm boys don't knock down units. Oh, well, you live and you learn. You only get a stun with a tier 2 knob. Oh, that's what I've always been seeing. Triple cap coming here from Trav. You say that, but IEDs. Okay, Katachan Devils could have been a really good pick here for Silver Moon. Instead of going triple Guardsman, he should have gone Katachan Devils. IEDs would be so epic here. But shooter knobs, though. So true. Gen Farm getting power bashed once more. Silver Moon. Is that the third Sentinel we see this game? Let's go. Third Sentinel being repurchased here for Silver Moon. Dude, if those Sentinels were alive before, we'd have had 3 Sentinels this game, guys. The Daka wall here. Oh my god, eating these poor guardsmen for lunch. Dude, those guardsmen get eviscerated by the orcs. Sentinel coming out again, but that Sentinel without proper guardsman support will just be taken out again by the shooter boys. Okay, Sentinel pushing up. Taking a little bit of Daka there from like 2 models. Sentinel does kill a model there. Here's to see why Trapman is not pushing this. Wall being popped. Lots of ranged Daka there. Guardsman trying to repair the Sentinel as Trapman continues the siege to Silver Moon's base. Moon gave it a good go. I think Moon gave it a really good go, though. Why did Trapman retreat his entire army? Okay. Tier 2 being researched right now by Trap. Silver Moon still stuck on Tier 1 as the Mech Commander does steal the North victory point. That Mech Boy just fucking domed that poor Guardsman. Guardsman trying to decap here, but the Burn-Up Boys here from the Sluggas will be cooking these poor Guardsmen alive. As Silver Moon tries to micro out, 1 model left on the retreat path, getting burned alive and harried there, and will be able to go down thanks to the Orc Burner Boys. Silver Moon is running out of assets quick here.
Sir, power node is ready.
As what is Travmat doing? Tier 2 being researched by Travmat. Mech Boy here. Ooh, the Sentinel's already at 255 health. No way this Mech Boy kills the Sentinel, right? Dude, if that Mech Boy teleports, he can literally kill it. Travmat, you could have killed it. Orqua on its way down. Curious to see what Trav is going to buy for Tier 2 to do a decapitating strike here. Repairs coming out there from the Guardsman. Yep. Burner Boys and Orcs just kind of chilling in the middle. Mech Boy does teleport to them to do some wash shenanigans. Victory point there on the middle of the map being contested by the Lord General as yet another Guardsman squad. Tier 3 being researched by Trav. Oh god, Silver Moon is still stuck Tier 1 and Trav is going Tier 3, everybody. Gonna be a Death Dreadington? No, Rebel. It's gonna be a surprise Tier 3.
Sir, the generator is online.
This is why I've been refraining from Dawn of War content. I need to play Saturday. Hello, Vocaloid. Oh, Battle Wagon for sure. Mech Boy here trying to... Well, to be honest, you know, great shout out for Silver Moon. Silver Moon did play a really good early game. He just lost his Sentinel on that early engagement, and Trapman just kind of scaled out of control here. Okay, Guardsman here gonna get eviscerated on the retreat path, question mark. These Slugga Boys are in a perfect retreat path right here. Do turn around, do start swinging madly into the Guardsman. The Guardsman actually do manage to live with 4 models. Base turret's going crazy. Will the third Sentinel of this game go down? Shooter Boys desperately need to reload, so do not actually do enough DPS there. Are these new players salty? Do I have new competition? So Silver Moon just joined Vocaloid. They also have an anime profile picture. They talk in cute emotes and GIFs. I think you have a big competition now, Vocaloid. Lord General here going to be harassed by the Storm Boys and forced to retreat. But yeah, Vocaloid, Silver Moon just joined the community today, so, you know. Mech Boy here going to be ambushed by the Guardsmen. Sentinel! Okay, at half health. Vocaloid procreate via mitosis. That's so funny. But Vocaloid, you have homework now. I want you to whisper into Silver Moon's ear and convince him to join us on Saturday for the 3v3. Okay, up in the north. Artie Spotter's being called out. Okay. Little does Silver Moon know, there's going to be a battle wagon incoming any second now. It's no laughing matter. That's so true. The Sentinel... Dude, the Sentinel exposed itself for half a second and just got obliterated there. Battle wagon incoming here for Trav. Sentinel desperately trying to get a decap. Sentinel does go down there to the shooters. Guardsmen here getting eviscerated by the shooter squad. RD Spiders do come out for poor Silver Moon, but the battle wagon is now almost a quarter of a way researched. The game snowballs so damn hard. Dude, the game snowballs mega hard. Because, like, Silver Moon, I'd say objectively, Silver Moon played really well in the first, like, 2 minutes of the game. But not microing your guardsmen together with the Sentinel to repair it was just kind of a little bit of a technical flaw that he suffered. I think a 4th Sentinel will turn the game. Dude, I believe... Okay, hot take, dogs. If all 4 Sentinels would have been alive, I think he would have had a chance. This fight feels too relatable. Dude, me too. He played really well for being brown. Now, dude, literally, yeah, I hard agree. Battle Wagon's about to hit the field, and I want to see if Silver Moon has what it takes to be able to survive the Battle Wagon. IG ain't easy to control for a beginner. Dude, IG is probably one of the hardest factions to play as a beginner, I'd argue. It's a lot of micro and a lot of cheap units that just die. But Battle Wagon is on the way, has a little smiley face on the tippity top, and let's see how it can mulch through some guardsmen. Bless the RD Spotters trying to take out the power node as a hydrogen bomb is on the way here. Orcs loading up into the Battle Wagon to do a little mean surprise. As the speed boost is activated, and ladies and gentlemen, do they get a bunch of run over? Oh no, mass retreat is sounded, but oh, it actually doesn't do shit to them because they're in the retreat path. But the Battle Wagon is going to be chasing after them in the base. Base turret's destined. Trapman is just doing a drive-by. Oh no. Oh, what's being summoned there? Ooh, Blast Barrier being summoned there. As Trapman just does a little bit of a drive-by and drives away. Dude, that was such a morale blow there. Silver Moon crashing out. Okay. Oh, God, those guardsmen are going to get fully surrounded. Oh, my God. These poor guardsmen got obliterated. Luckily, there's still one guy capped. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Base turret got him here from the Battle Wagon. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe Travmat will be taking this casted game. That Stormboy knob seems he was so happy to find that guardsman. Dude, literally. Bless Silver Moon here for trying to put up a fight versus Travmat. To be honest, I mean, we have to take into consideration Travmat ended 3rd place in our last 1v1 tournament. So, you know, I didn't know the Battle Wagon was this shooty, TBH. But as the victory tickets do count down, Travmat will secure the W. Justice for Silver? Dude, literally. Justice for good old Silver. Dude, Silver actually got a bunch of votes. So they really did believe in Silver. Me too. The firepower goes faster with boys. Oh, so the more people are inside of it, the better it shoots. You put 400 on him, I believe. Silver! Hello! Hi, Silver. We love casting your game, Silver. That was so much fun to cast, dude. To be honest, the consensus was here in the entire stream. If you go back here and rewatch your cast, you played exceptionally well, Silver, for one of your first casted games here. You really did play well. Travmat ended 3rd place in our last 1v1 tournament. So, you know, Trav is pretty experienced, but Silver, you had so much great micro early game. My one advice for you following up in the tournament, make sure you push your guardsman alongside your sentinel to be able to repair the sentinel. Your sentinel is kind of your brick wall, and you really need your guardsmen together. Don't push out your guardsmen individually because they're really weak. You know, you need to push up together as a blob. But so far, as one of our new players, you did exceptionally well, buddy. Keep going. Yeah, apes together strong. The AG are all about staying strong. So, as we report the final score here for Travmat, round 2 will be generated. All right. Round 2 is now live, gamers. Let's post this in the event chat. Round 2 is live. Can we see Fufu versus 505? Silver Moon versus Rook. Jeff versus Ian Fine. Mustafa versus A-Move. Ooh. Fiery versus the Whistler. And Rebel versus Trapman. What does the community want to cast me, Scarab? You know what, Fiery? I'll throw some love for you, Fiery. Let's cast Fire Marine and the Whistler. And let's transition back into the game. The Whistler's already up. And let's move on over here. Let's get another prediction here for you gambling addicts. Who will win? Fiery... Oh, no, that's the wrong color. Whistler versus Fiery Marini. Oh my god, hi Milo! Oh my god, Milo came here to do some little meows and some squeakers. And he's now going to be chilling by the window. He observeth. I made sure to give him lots of love today, guys. I gave him a tube and everything. Oh my god, I posted this in the wrong fucking thing. I posted it in the wrong Discord. Whoops. Round 2 is live. Let me delete this. I'm glad you guys are liking the new Discord, guys. If you lose, you owe me money. So true. Fiery, you have the funniest Emilio demands more treats. He does. Well, it's just Becky is at work, guys. She's being a responsible lady, and I can't feed Milo by himself and cast a stream and be funny. But for you Tau enjoyers, Swan Knight, specifically you, buddy, work on the new Riptide model. The geometry for the Riptide is now finalized. So I'm now on my way to generate the textures for the good old Riptide. And then after that, I have to do the nightmare situation of rigging it for the game engine. And then the new Riptide will be added with the final patch of the Tau and be merged with the base elite. So Tau fans rejoice, for you will have a new beautiful Riptide. So you're saying we are unsupervised? Dragoon, no. Dragoon, no. Yeah, Travis, a brutal first fight. Zilrip was like, he built a bus in a cave with scraps and he was doing donuts on my base. Silver Boon, I hope you go and rewatch the cast, Silver. You did really exceptional. We gave you tons of love in the cast, buddy. Just Moon. Who is Moon? Oh, you prefer Moon. Oh, that's why you keep yelling about Moon. I thought Moon was I thought you were talking that Moon was somebody else. Oh, okay, so Moon, you literally wrote, oh my god, it's Moon. And if they're like, oh, I guess there's another username called the Moon. No, Moon is in your username. I apologize. I'm dumb, buddy. Who is mooning? Dude, Dragoon, get Moon until you silver spoon, buddy. Haha, I'm funny. No, unsubs? You haven't even subbed, Moon. You only followed. Konnichiwa, as the French say, says Legacy of Leishman 115. All right, we're getting round 2 started, ladies and gentlemen. I love you, Moon. Glad to have you in the community, bud. In this economy, so true to good. Ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, welcome as Fire Marine joins us here with his dreaded Commando Knob. You've not had a bad day until Fire Marine hits you with a Commando Knob versus the Whistler on his little slippery Warlock Eldar. We got Are these the Bad Moons? The Bad Moon Slugger Boys capturing the wreck point as Shooter Boys coming out. Double Shooter's going to be coming out here from good old Fiery as the traditional Banshee summon here coming out from the good old Whistler. Curious to see if Whistler's going to get a second Guardian squad. Warlock going to be trying to harass the Slugger Boys. There's a little cheeky smite, but the Slugger Boys, for some fucking reason, were completely spread out. So that was very unlucky here for the Whistler. Warlock does get a nasty special. Hits every single model with that. Starts stabbing. He's doing some stabbing while being procced here by the orcs, buffing themselves. I mean, to be honest, the Warlock is really doing a great job here bullying the Slugger Boys. Slugger Boys trying to DPS the Warlock. Actually, Fiery moving his Slugger Boys away. They're not doing DPS. Why are you capturing the wreck point? This Warlock is bleeding models left and right. He's literally deleting your Slugger Boys, buddy. What's going on? Okay, retreat's being called back as the dreaded Commando Knob comes back. Does punch the Warlock. I mean, but the Warlock almost wiped that Slugger Boy squad, and he already paid for himself. The Warlock just needs to heal. Well, Fire needs to spend a couple of wrecks there repurchasing those models. Whistler getting a second Guardian squad as he now moves towards the city, while Fiery elects to defend the open contested victory point. Guardian's going to be tagged here in melee. You actually lose a model there to the Shooter Boy advance. And the orcs are prized in a position to maybe attempt a power bash. Generator going to be contested there by the Commando Knob and Shooter Boys. Whistler's going to go to tie Fiery tubes, literally. Guardians trying to DPS into the Commando Knob. Warlock going to be chasing after them. Immolator going to be purchased there for the Warlock. Banshees need to move up and do something. They're just kind of standing there menacingly. A lot of ranged Daka coming into the Warlock. Commando Knob does throw a point blank grenade. Stuns himself. That's incredibly funny. Banshees now come out of the fog of war and try to lead the charge there versus the Shooter Boys. Commando Knob going to take a little bit of cheeky damage, but not a lot to guarantee a wipe. Double Guardians going to be moving up here. At Storm Boys, really fast Storm Boys here, going to come out for good old Fiery Marini. Slugger Boys and friends getting completely bullied here by the Eldar forces. Banshees retaking the middle, as well as the Guardians to be retaking the sides. And to be honest, the city's completely uncontested. If Fiery sends one of his Slugger Boys just to go passively capture that'd be really worth it for him. As Whistler now getting Rangers, probably going to get long rifles immediately. To be honest, my biggest hot take is that the Rangers should just spawn with long rifles. I don't know why the hell they spawn in melee. I've never seen Rangers spawn with and be used only with melee. I've always been a proponent of, like, if an upgrade exists but is never used, like the melee weapons, just why even have them in the game. Nice cheeky little smite there against the Storm Boys. Warlock. The Warlock could have dropped an Immolator on them, to be honest. That could have been worth it. Unless the Storm Boys are... No, they're just basic infantry. Beautiful jump by the Storm Boys. Banshees do get suppressed there. Okay, nice retreat there from the Whistler. Shooter Boy is going to be Daka and into the Guardian squad. Second Guardian squad trying to do some DPS. But the first... Oh, that's an awful retreat path. Oh, that is a very unfortunate retreat path there for the Guardians. One of the Guardian squad does get obliterated on the retreat path. Warlock on the way up to try to defend this power bash from the orcs. Immolator drop on top of the orcs. Shooters. Nice stun bomb coming there from the Commando Knob as the Burner Boys attempt the power bash. Banshees on the way back. Generators do go down here as Fiery really bullies the Whistler here. Oh, hey, they have side armors that debuff enemies. So true, Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man, what's your favorite ice cream? I hope it's a mint chocolate or something crazy like that. You'd be very interesting if that was the case. A wall banner being built here by Fiery, the BM. Long rifles there are going to come from the side. Storm Boys could immediately shut them down if they catch them. Rocky Road? Dude, you're based. I fucking love Rocky Road. Storm Boys immediately missed the jump. Very based, Fiery. Warlock there in melee with the Slugger Boys. Banshees on the charge. Immediately get suppressed there by the Shooter Boys. Ooh, nasty bomb there on the Guardian squad, stunning them. Oh, Slugger Boys almost get full wipe, but the Storm Boys immediately jump on top of the Banshees. Banshees taking exceptional amounts of DPS there. Warlock trying to trade upwards with the Storm Boys. Long rifles from the Rangers trying to focus fire. The Storm Boys are almost going to be going down to the Warlock, maybe. Oh, the Warlock. 30 health. But the suppression coming out from the Shooter Boys. Exceptional plays here from Fiery as the Rangers get obliterated by the Shooter. Oh my god, the ranged dock of fire here. Guardians trying to exchange firepower there versus the Sluggo Boys, but the Warlock will literally bleed them dry there. Guardians also bleeding a lot. I mean, both players losing tons of units this early, but while all this is happening, like, look at the map. Fiery still has a majority of the map control. His generators are fully up. Fiery Marine is in a prime position to tier up ahead of the Whistler. Sorry, Scarab, I can't support you anymore. I'm a vanilla ice cream Puritan. Dan Order? Okay, Dan Order. My favorite faction of the Space Marines is the Ultramarines. My favorite faction of the Necrons is the Stormlords faction, the traditional silver Necrons, right? I pick vanilla every time I order ice cream with chocolate. I'm the most vanilla-liking individual here, Dan Order, so don't you worry. I like vanilla, and I drive 10 under the speed limit. That's the type of person that I am. Commando Knob here, contesting the victory point. Banshee's being bullied here by the power burners from the Sluggo Boys. Why vanilla? I don't know. I like it. To be honest, hot fudge, though, if I want to feel spicy, I get like a hot fudge mousse. Oh, that's so good. Or stracciatella, the gelato flavor. That's so good. Tier 2 being researched here by Fiery Marine. Weapons team coming out. That'll help him a little bit. You play humans in LoL, don't you? Like in League of Legends? The Warlock here being suppressed here by the Shooter Boys and friends. Weapons team being stunned there, and the Storm Boys immediately shutting down the Warlock, actually. I feel like they should have shut down the Weapons team. Weapons team setting up again. Banshee's there trying to attempt to save it. Suppression coming out, and the point blank barrage here from the Weapon team. The Weapon team is actually still uncontested in melee. Okay, the Commando Knob does tag it in melee. Shooter Boys very, very low as the Rangers were still doing really good DPS. Exceptional trades here for Whistler. But Fire Marine is just attempting to buy time as he reaches tier 2. I'll have you know, I played a Blood Elf in the Horde, Ice Cream Man. I was a Blood Elf mage. Dude, I used to be super into fucking WoW, dude. I mythic rated and everything. I played Legion, BFA. What was the last expansion? I did the... Not Battle for Athro. I did... The one with the dragons. What the fuck is his name? Dragonflight. That was my last expansion. Base. Thank you. I played Arcane Mage, Ice Cream Man. That was my stuff. I played Arcane Mage when it was fucking bad. Oh, Weapons team. Oh, the ambushing Sluggo Boys eviscerate Whistler's Weapons team. Sensational pick. You went Paladin? That's based. That's based, Pixie. Burn Up Boys kill the Weapons team and immediately punish Whistler's generators. As a truck is coming. Okay. Truck is going to be completely uncontested since Whistler does not have a setup team and it's still not even tier 2 yet. Rangers on the retreat path here. And I don't know. Game's looking a little bit too close here as yet again, Whistler's entire gen farm will be going down. Wartrock on the way here. Driving without a driver's license. Going 25 miles over the speed limit. Warlock trying to be cheeky here. Does have the Champion's Robe. Oh god, these Guardians. The Wartrock is here. Unloads a bunch of Shooter Boys and the Guardians do retreat as they were trying to steal the victory points there. Wizard desperately trying to stall the game. Oh god, those poor Guardians. Oh god, they're getting cooked alive, beat to hell, but luckily they're speedy enough to get out of there. Rangers trying to DPS. Storm Boys. Oh my god, the arty strike there from the Storm Boys, almost wiping the Rangers. No, sorry, not the Rangers, the Guardians. Tier 2 about to be researched here for the Whistler, but the Orc already in his base. Warlock here with the Banshees being forced back by the Storm Boys, who do have a knob there. Juiced and mighty. Jeff 1, thank you very much, Crisis. The driver at least forklift certified? No, he's not, Dan Order. That orc is driving the forklift and he's gonna be bum rushing the fucking wall and knocking everything over. How's your citizenship process going, Scarab? It's going well. Been studying for my second final Danish exam. That's still months away, though. I got like 2 to 3 months before I have to take it, but I'm going to be taking it early. So probably like late July is when I'm going to be finishing that. So guess who finished work and has knees pop, snap, and crackling? Dude, that's my Becky. How was work? Was it busy? Girl have to carry so many bags of soil. Oh, God. I hope work was fun, though, and you enjoyed earning monies. We have to feed Milo. We do it for our boy. Whistler getting a Warp Spider squad. Okay. Dude, the Daka line here from Fiery. Look at that, dude. Warlock here. Gonna be attempting some power bash. Becky below Scarab. Hello, Biosin. But Becky, a bunch of people have been joining the Discord. They love the Discord. We had a bitch-ass old man who didn't get we were low on staff today. Dude, fuck that bitch-ass old man. We only like the old men that watch the stream. Let's hoe and go. Dude, so true. Whistler just wants his gen farm, guys. The double wall banners being activated here as they DPS into the Warlock. Where are the Warp Spiders? I haven't seen them. Okay, the Warp Spiders are literally right there. I'm blind. Oh, Rangers doing a little bit DPS there on the Shooter Boys. Doming a model over there, Rivali. Lol, Automat hates the influx of members. Why, Becky? Is it like freaking the fuck out in the Discord? Fire Marine moving away as they destroy Whistler's only hope at energy here on the side. Wild banners being torn down here by the Eldars. The Rangers desperately try to capture. The Rangers gonna get focus fire by those Shooter Boys. Forcing capture on people. Lol, get owned. Warlock here trying to do some damage. Storm Boys immediately jump on top of the Warp Spiders. The Warp Spiders do teleport out. Warp Spiders trying to do some really great DPS on the Storm Boys, actually. Look at that. Warlock trying to do some shenanigans. Okay, as the forklift certified driver drives away. It's looking very rough here for the Whistler. We'll be able to come back. I mean, Fiery Marine is on the way to even tier up to tier 3.
As you would have it.
Warp Spider's trying to bully here. Orc lift certified. Dude, there we go. Ina, you're a funny man. You're a little funny man here. Warp Spiders just ding. Oh my God, I just started. The orcs, not the orcs, the Warp Spiders stripping the paints there of the truck. I starter guy, it was okay. I'm a little bit funny. Okay, Warp Spiders to be jumped there by the invisible Sluggo Boys. Immediately get counterpunched there by the Banshees. Storm Boys gonna be feasting in melee. Warlock there dropping the Emulator on the floor. Rangers trying to focus fire the Shooter Boys. Banshees on the retreat path. Warlock still in the thick of it. Warp Spiders teleport out, trying to DPS, but they lost a couple of models there. Warlock gonna get completely surrounded there, maybe? Ooh, Artie Strike there being thrown on top of the Warp Spiders. Warp Spiders do teleport out and then retreat. But it's looking like a nightmare situation once more for Whistler here, as Fiery might be transitioning to tier 3 very, very, very soon here. Oh, these Rangers are fucked, I think. I think that might be a wipe, question mark? 10. Oh, that is a full wipe in the Guardian squads, ladies and gentlemen. Fucky wuckied. Yo, Becky here with a 30 stream streak. Represent. Bumba Boys equals Artie Strike. Jeff, you know I'll never call them the correct ability names. Do you even know who I am, Jefferson? Oh, do we see a wipe here on the Storm Boys? Storm Boys? Storm Boys? Storm Boys? Storm Boys got inside of the truck. It's Jover. The Storm Boys actually managed to get inside of the truck. Oh, never mind. I'm a fat liar. The Storm Boys did get assassinated there. The icon didn't go disappear there in time. But triple cap hero will guarantee Fire Marine to be the winner of this casted game. Streamer's pet? Are you talking? Are you saying my wife is the streamer's pet? Thank you very much for the head back, Becky. I love you. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Fiery Marini here for taking the W. Let's end the prediction here and give it to good old Fire Marini. If anything, he is the pet, literally me. Hello, Vengees. How are you doing this fine evening, Vengitrons? So let's see. Oh, I have a mustache. Lucky Scarab. Dude, Fiery, GG's there. Dude, you bullied poor Whistler there. Bum 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 bum. What are you guys fucking... Jesus Christ, you guys are flooding the fucking Discord chat. That's awesome. All right, let's transition here back to the website as I have a cool mustache. All right, so Fire Marine bullied the poor Whistler. Travmat beat Rebel. Jeff B and Eon fight, and Mustafa beat A-Move. We're now waiting for Silvermoon and Rook and Fufu versus 505. Let's double check in any other the event chats to see if anybody's posted anything. Rook versus Silvermoon 1-0. Okay, thank you very much, Rooks. How did that game go, Rook? I swear my games end faster, and the fastest or second fastest, lol. You managed to kill his hero once, dude. Let's fucking go, Moon. GG's, Moon. I like your driving without a license, Fiery. Dude, me too.
Oh, whip these grunts into shape. Time to make the
Emperor proud, baby. My ping is being horrible tonight. Jeff, stop getting DDoSed, buddy. Hopefully the router kick sorted it. So true. I believe we're just waiting on good old Fufu and 505. We're probably having the dual fates. Okay, I leave stream phone is low. Okay, make it home safe. Good luck, says Dan Orders. So, since we have a little bit of downtime... Oh, thank you so much for the cat ears, Ina. Much appreciated. Meow. Does anybody want to showcase their cool mini projects and such? There is a new Rate My Mini channel point redeem, and anybody has any cool hobby projects you guys want to showcase? I might have some cool stuff to show from my own minis while here we're waiting. Summer hat to hide those slutty ears. No, sir. The slutty ears are clipping above the summer hat. I'll have you know, Rebel. I'll have you know. You leave me and my slutty summer dress alone. So, let's see. Mini pics. So, I have my Scorpex that I want to showcase here, and I'm going to post them here. Vengitron wants Salty to rate my mini. Vengi, do you actually have a miniature here? Yo, did you actually post this? That's a sick looking mini, dude. Is this a CSM? Whoa, dude, I love the pink. Is this actually yours, Vengi? That's sick, dude. I should have actually not clicked that Reddit link as fast as I did. I was really trusting of that. I was really trusting of that army of that Reddit link. Actually, that's kind of crazy of me. But I want to showcase some of my minis while people here post theirs in the Discord. So the first one is my actual Scorpec destroyers here. So I'm gonna open this on the Discords. Look at them! These are my Celtec Scorpec destroyers, dude. No, but my CSM and Elite Mod are flawless. So same chapter. Okay, that's cool, Vengi. So these were one of my favorite units to ever paint. I want to get another 3-mana of these, and I want to get the Scorpec Lord. Scarab has kids, not yet, but in the tabletop I have many. So those, dude, thank you so much. I spent such a long fucking time on those damn swords. You don't even know, dude. But yeah, these guys came out super nice. And then I also have a Locust Heavy Destroyer. Look at this guy. He destroys. I love this stupid gun so much. I know that the anti-tank one is super good. But okay, hear me out. A squad of 3s with the destructor, and you shoot like 35 shots with sustained hits too. Like it's a infantry mulcher, but yeah, the sniper one does 6 damage to fucking tanks. I know it's super cool, but look, big gun. And then I have my little Age of Sigmar. It's a rat. It's a rat. Look at him. I'm actually so proud of this little guy. He's one of my best painted minis, dude. Like, look at him. He's just a little guy. Let me zoom in over here. Look at him. That's my son. Big fuck you gun. Do so true ice cream. So who else? I also painted a salamander for one of my friend's birthdays a couple years ago. So let me post this on the Discord as well. Honestly, one of the best painted Space Marines that I ever did. Let's open this. Look at this. Isn't that a really well-painted salamander, guys? Like, that's one of my best painted minis I've ever done. Like, look at that. The immaculate edge highlighting. The shoulder shading. The flamer burns on the barrels. Have you named the rat? His name is Michael. Michael the rat. So, yeah, look at this. I have a bunch of other Skaven. Let me post this in the mini chat here. These are all the Skaven I've painted here. I'm trying to finish all my Necrons and all the Space Marines first. But look at them. These are my little Skaven rats there with the Plague Monks and the little Skaven ratty boys. They're all them. Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, that's literally... Salamander's the best Marine. So true. They're too cute to die. You come home, turn on Salty stream to see some competition. Hello, Tomathan. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Dude, that's one of my favorite fucking jokes of all time. Somebody did report scoring or no? And you see Scarab flexing his rat coloring skills. I'll have you know, Timothy Tom Derry. These are all painted with freaking contrast paints. Literally, contrast paints are your secret sauce to painting Skaven. Like, dead ass. And then who else can I showcase? I think I've showcased my Sternguard, right? I've showcased my beloved Sternguard a ton. But this is one of my favorite little guys. I'm going to post him again because I love Sternguard. I love Sternguard! I love Intercessors! I love Ultramarines! Look at him, dude! Boom! Isn't that a really well-painted fucking Space Marine? That guard looks very stern. Dude, you wish. How tall are Skaven canonically? At least Skaven tall. Fufu lost. Okay, GG's. Let's go report that score. Bye, Fufu. Okay, but Fiery, did Fufu actually lose or are you trolling me here? Because if I misreport Fufu, he will kill me. Do we have any other way of reporting whether or not he lost or not? I don't want Fiery here to like nuclear bomb me here. Are Sternguard just regular Marines but angrier? Yeah, Sternguard are literally the veteran versions of basic intercessors. Fufu lost, yes. Okay, A-Move and Fiery are confirming Fufu lost. If Fufu yells at me in German after this, report's on you guys. All right. Round Trace is being generated, ladies and gentlemen. And let's post this on the event chat. Round 3 is live. What are we going to cast now? Let's look at the standings. Fiery Marine, Fufu, Travman, and Rebel are the top 4 so far. So far. Silver Moon against Mustafa. That's good luck, Moon. I appreciate you. I'm willing to do Rebel versus Jeff. Could be really fun. And 505 versus Rook. Which one do you guys want to see? Hello, Pixie. Fufu lost. Thank you very much, Pixie. Swan says salty. Wait. What happened? No! Did I misreply? I'm gonna kill myself. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, nobody tell Fufu I misreported his score again. again. Nobody tell Fufu that. Please. We're moving along. Nothing happened here. I didn't misclick. I didn't misclick, guys. I didn't misclick. I did not. I'm telling the teacher, no, please. He will literally crash out. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. I believe in him. Game's rigged. Who's he even fighting? Fufu's fighting Fiery. See, look, they can go and smooch. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna cast 505 and Rook because I haven't casted 505 this tournament yet. So let's Ocean Manan thing for the map. Oh, did I do Bay of Grots again? Fuck me, I did. I even put it. Oh, I did put Ocean Base Manan in Round Tress, and we have semifinals for Grots. We need to change this, but fuck it. Let's just do Ocean Man. How many crackers are you offering for silence? Many. I'm willing to pay for silence, dogs. I'm willing to start. Can't be Ocean Base, can it? Hello, Fufu. Hi. What kind of shit? Okay, so to be honest, since we already did it, let me edit the map and let's do a Fufu roll here. Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Roll a 1v1. Fufu roll. How are we doing, Fufu? Hope you're doing a wonderful, wonderful day today. Okay, we're doing Fedrid's Folly for this map. So we're going to do event, at event. New map is Fedrid Folly. All right, I posted it there in the chat. Finally, a good map. You're welcome, Thomathan. So let's cast Fedrid's Folly. I'm too old and worn out for in-week tourneys. I love you, Fufu. Smiles. So let's edit the description here so nobody yells at me. Bye, Ocean Man. Fedrid's Folly. And while we're here, let's replace Bay of Grots so we don't have a fucking nuclear bomb event for the semis. Event chat, map coin roller, and let's do this one because I don't think we have Judgment of Carrion. Oh, we do. Fuck. Dang it. Okay, it's Green Tooth Jungle George, because I like that one. For the semis. Seawall? Why Seawall? We have don't we already have Seawall? I don't know. I can't read. So we're moving on. We're going to cast 505 and Rook. I can't read, Thomathan. Oh, hello, Super Doc in general chat. We're not gonna showcase that. Dude's wild. Dude is a wild. Hello, Mr. 505. Please open observer. All right, let's get a prediction here. Yes, I'm going. I just got here. And who's going to win here? 505 versus Rook 0 once he decides to join. And a BRB bathroom, please no start. And I'm going to go be a piss boy and I'm going to be pissing as we wait here for good old Rook 0 for joining us. BRBs, please behave. All right, I'm done being a piss boy. How's everybody? How we doing today, boys? Hello, Saucy1663. You're a new username. How are you? Piss boy. I know what I am, Ine. No bracket reroll. Fiery Marine, that's not a thing we can do in Shalom. Drinking tap water, eating white bread, feel enlightened. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I'm drinking tap water, and I ate white bread earlier today, so I'm kind of with you, Dan. It's your third stream in a row. I'm so sorry, Saucy. What? Damn, I must have not noticed. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's just you haven't sent that many messages, but thank you for coming for the third stream, buddy. I love you. Get yourself a distiller and mineralize. All right, we're starting. Oh my god, I'm dying here. We're starting the next one, guys. Good old Fedred Folly. Team Rook. Tap water things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next casted game here between good old Rook here on the Warlock and 505 on Space Marines today with the Dark Angel skin. Let's fucking go. Going immediately opening double scouts. 505 choosing violence today. Is he gonna go triple scout or what is he building right after? Electing to just play for map control there. Has Force Commander out as well. Banshee's coming out. Triple Scout 505. He's being evil. Dude, 505 is evil today. Rogue luckily getting second Guardian squad. So be able to contest a little bit. 505, if you were a man, you go quad scouts, buddy. Respect Cornerlaw for not going IG. I mean, to be honest, 505 is probably bored of playing IG, right? I stand by my Polish tap water. I have the God-given right to drink the tap with the chemicals. That's awesome. Okay. Scouts here trying to get a little bit of an early opening versus the Guardians. Guardians out in the open. Scouts could hop into a little bit of cover here, trying to play the map as they slowly creep up to the Guardians. Guardians do get the opening volley there. Scouts taking a lot of DPS. Guardians trying to get into cover so the Scouts don't get the jump on them. Guardians actually electing to jump in melee, pushing back 505 Scouts there. Over here, the Warlock trying to assassinate some poor Scouts. Force Commander attempting to capture the middle. Banshees, I think they lose against the Force Commander by himself. Scouts here actually shooting away at the Warlock. Warlock using Fleet of Foot to maybe move up towards the middle. The Warlock loses hard versus the Force Commander. Unless the Force Commander gets a cheeky little decap there. Nope. Force Commander can turn around. Does turn around. Warlock does get a smite on the Scouts. Warlock does leap, but the Warlock is super low. That Force Commander can't wipe this Warlock. Rook needs to play very, very cautious here. Okay, luckily the Warlock does retreat. As the Eldar attempt a power bash here, the Scouts are completely on the other side of the map. Scout squad might attempt to do the same, but look, Rook doesn't even have any generators. One generator does go down. Shotgun blast going to be suppressing here the Banshees, but the Banshees do give chase versus the Scouts are already being retreated. Generator here might be going down. Force Commander will attempt to shut down these Guardians. Guardians need to immediately micro away from the Force Commander. Generator does go down as the Guardians now move away. Generator is immediately being repurchased here by 505. Guardians retreating to not lose any points. Scouts stealing the home victory point here from Rook, but the Banshees doing the same thing here for 505. Okay, really good to see. This is going to be a very competitive map here. Like, this is looking to be a really good matchup. Generators coming out here now for Rook. Scout squad attempting to get the victory point. Banshees jumping the Scouts here. Those are not shotgun Scouts, but luckily there are shotgun Scouts right there. Kill a Banshee on the retreat path there. Scouts securing the island right there. as the map control will be going over here to 505. That's what triple scouts lets you do. Weapon team coming out. Okay, the weapon team will literally help shut down the scout spam really well. Don't like shuriken. I mean. Okay, guardians running away there from the force commander. Do not want to push into the character by himself. Power sword and armor alacrity coming out, and iron halo. That's gonna be a raid boss of a force commander. Each swipe of the power sword will be easily gonna cleave an Eldar in twain. Weapons team will be able to suppress his force commander. Force commander immediately jumps on the weapon team, knocking them over. Guardians trying to attempt to DPS the force commander, but the weapon team is actually very squishy to the power sword of the force commander. Luckily, the warlock did knock him over. Iron halo does pop. The Guardians are actually going to be in danger here. The Force Commander does a lot of DPS. Bleeds a Guardian already and is suppressed. Shotgun Scouts coming up here. Going to be DPSing into the Warlock. Warlock could actually smite them. Smite comes out a little bit too late as the Warlock was stuck in an animation. Banshees do engage the Force Commander. Force Commander does get knocked back, but the Scouts do get a bash there. Shuriken Cannon not pushing up, waiting for the Guardian support, and the Elder do retreat. Guardian securing the island, but so far the map is being very well controlled here by 505. Mind sure is okay now with the Force Commander upgrades? Yeah, I agree. Force Commander popping shield. Gonna be running down the Shuriken Cannon. Shuriken Cannon does one volley into the Force Commander, but again, the Shotgun Scouts bullying the Guardians. Force Commander tags them in melee. Grenade coming out, almost wiping the Scout Squad. They didn't bleed a model? That was a point-blank grenade, and the Scouts did not lose a single model. Lol? Lol? Lamau even? Get on. Guardians here being bullied. Cheeky little grenade attempt there. Will whiff. Rook starting to fall behind now in victory points. 345 victory points here for Rook. As, look at this, a second gen farm is being built from 505. Look like 505 is going to try to out-tech Rook here.
This is Imperial territory now.
Okay, Scouts capturing that. Victory point getting it. Guardian Squad getting the battle equipment upgrade. No, I think they already had it. My bad. Okay, both of them have battle equipment now. That's what it was. Banshees will discover this power farm. Could destroy the node and steal it. That'd be really efficient. But Force Commander and friends moving up there. Weapon team trying... Dude, literally 505 has control of almost every energy piece across the whole map. Jesus. Scouts here are going to be jumping on top of the Warlock. Force Commander is there to provide some support. Shotgun Blast coming out on the Warlock. Force Commander now going in with the Power Sword. Knocks the Warlock back again. The Warlock is now going to be in the retreat path, but the Force Commander might potentially wipe the Warlock. Does assassinate the Warlock, ladies and gentlemen. Stabs the Warlock in the face. Oh, that's... Dude, two specials coming out and knocking over the Warlock is very unfortunate. Banshees do destroy the node. Desperately trying to get the decap there. As the Eldar try to reposition. Force Commander. Shotgun's doing really good DPS over the Banshees. Banshees do get the decap, but immediately need to get out of dodge there. As the Force Commander is wiping a Banshee per swing. What is this? What is he doing? Rook! Oh, Rook doesn't know. Oh my god, those last Banshees. 48 health. Shotgun's desperately... A grenade is thrown. Ripperino as that Banshee gets obliterated by a fragmentation grenade. Shuriken platform here, trying to suppress the Force Commander. Guardians trying to DPS into him. Shotgun Scouts attempting a flank. But yeah, Rook is looking very rough here, ladies and gentlemen. Librarian being purchased here from 505. Tier 2 being researched by good old by Rook as well. Warlock still down. Not sure we'll see a repurchase or not. Okay, that kill on the Warlock made the Power Sword worth it. Dude, literally. The Power Sword cleaves through Eldar with every swing. Rook did steal the power node and immediately upgrading it to secure that. Ooh, this is a fully upgraded Shotgun Scout Squad with the Sergeant and Infiltrate. They will attempt to throw a nade probably on this on the Shuriken Cannon. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, Shotgun Scouts do get spotted. Scouts literally tagging the shuriken cannon and weapon. Dude, double shotties chasing after. Blast coming out there. Actually, I don't think these guys have shotguns. No, they just have the sergeant and infiltrate. Okay. Where's the librarian? Librarian here providing support. Banshee's being repurchased, but I mean, Rook went... Oh, dude, to be honest, I feel like you have to go Falcon, not Banshees. Don't buy the Banshees, Rook. Rook, it's not worth it. Just get a Falcon, buddy. He has no anti-vehicle. Oh, those Banshees finish. Rip. Banshees do go and complete. Warp Spider Squad already queued. Okay. Getting Ben and Jerry's on my way home. What does the Mr. Streamer man want? Get me chocolate. That'd be awesome. Oh, no, he's got AirPods in. Scarab, he can't hear you. He has his mind helmet on. Dude, you're so right. Okay, Shuriken Cannon. Oh, Shuriken Cannon's pushing a little bit too close. He's gonna be tagged in melee. Rook. Libby going Super Saiyan mode, going speed mode. Gonna be tagging the weapon team again as the scouts continue to harry the Guardians. War Spiders do come out. They start DPSing to the Librarian.
We are losing a requisition point to the enemy.
Chocolate is expensive. I want yogurt. You want yogurt ice cream? Managed to get to tier good. Let's go, Moon. Every game we get closer. So Moon, our 1v1 tournaments are very like competitive focused. You know, we have a lot of players who have a lot of experience in 1v1s, but I would love to see you Saturday, Moon, for a 3v3. Our 3v3 tournaments are the casual event. That's when everybody kind of really shows up. We have a lot of players. Like, we usually get to like 21 signups on Saturdays, so.
Support structure complete.
We want him nice and thick. Dude, so true. Okay, Warlock. Not Warlock. Librarian and Force Commander. Gonna be oh, point blank suppression coming out from the weapon team. The Force Commander getting mulched there. Oh no, that's a grenade. Oh, the sneaky stealth scouts. That was all a ruse. The Force Commander face tanking the weapon team was all a ruse for the grenade. GG is called, and 505 will take the W, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the prediction here and give it to 505. I'll try to be there. Thank you, Moon. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's now transition back to the Whittle website. Oh Lord, hello Swan. Oh Lord, he cometh. And let's give 505 that W's. Kornilov is definitely a seasoned veteran tier now. Dude, I've been reporting 505 as a veteran in the events. Don't you worry, Rebel. I'd argue like he's getting close to expert tier on his IG. He's playing really well. Who bet so much on Rook? Got 4K. GG, Swan. Easiest 4K of your life. Easiest 4K of your life. Okay, we're now finishing round 3. Waiting on round 4 to be generated. That'll be the final round of the Swiss group stage. I bet 100 on Rook to get good margins, but damn, well, rip. Rip, Rebel. Bet 0, win 0. See, Dan order is the right way of doing it. Rook, you've been playing fine, buddy. Don't you worry. So I wanted to ask you guys, on Friday, I'm still debating whether or not I should stream on Fridays. I'm trying to figure out my schedule on Fridays. I still watch to that funny clip you made when I asked, what does the Scarab say almost every day? It gives me a lot of strength in these trying times. The little... Is that funny clip keeping you going, Shaker? Listen, buddy, I believe in you. Dude, Shaker, you know what gets me going? When times are tough, I do this. I close all my cringe. The motivational lizard. This is the guy that keeps me fucking going. This is the guy that keeps me going, guys. In trying times. Look at him. He's beautiful. Hey there, friend. I know you've been having some troubles lately. Be the person that I know you can be, chat. Don't leave anything up to chance. Don't leave anything up to chance. I believe in you, pal. Thank you, Motivational Lizard. We all believe in you, Shaker Gur. We all believe in you, buddy. You're a winnow kidder, Shaker. Don't you ever forget, Shaker. The Motivational Tyrannid. Dude, Motivational Lizard, thank you very much for your hard work. We love you, buddy. As he now vanishes. And we will never forget him. You're very welcome, Shaker. Hopefully you enjoy that. You actually started writing music again this week. Dude, that's sick. I have started painting my minis once more after the existential dread of applying for jobs every single day of my life, trying to get a fucking employment. So I'm with you there, Shaker. Who are you casting next? I don't know. Kornilov undefeated so far. Big surprise, Rebel. Now we're waiting on good old Fiery Marine and Fufu. Corny Love. Thank you very much, Jiggly Jake. Be a fight.
I will torture his body so that his soul learns to be humble.
Oh, I thought you were gonna lock down a place. Whatever happened to the place you were checking out, Shaker? Sad to hear that. When times get tough, buddy, I believe in you. No matter where you're old, just keep on trying, bud. It's what you can do. Life sucks sometimes. It's fucking hard, especially these days. But listen, man, keep on going. Thank you so much for the cat ears. Meow. Vocaloid! Vocaloid! Thank you so much for the Prime sub, buddy. 2 months! 2-month streak! Oh, they took that fucking long to approve it? Damn, that sucks. Based God. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much for all the redeems. I have a little summer hat. I need to add more for you guys. You guys are... Dude, I need to add more. What other accessory do you guys want to have? Do you guys... What full Wargear Scarab? Like, what other things sexy mustache sploosh do literally, Shaker? Hair squig? Oh, that could be funny. That could be really funny. Oh, I forgot to add the boba. Painted scarab nails. That could be funny. Neat shoes and little... Dude, oh my god, Saucy! If I add like 6 pairs of shoes... Strippy thigh highs on your legs? No, Rebel. Listen. Ooh, Dragoon, if I get a fucking eye patch, I'll be blind. I can't get an eye patch. I'll literally be blind. What am I supposed to do? Boobas? Okay, Vocaloid, we did try to get boobs to work, but it just didn't work anatomically. Like, do I have the thing? Item settings? Like, I tried adding a boob thing that Becky found. Can I even showcase it? I think I have it installed, right? Oh, there's a bunch of Christmas stuff they added here. Oh, dude, we had this massive, like, anime tits that we tried adding to Salty, but it didn't work. Do we still not have it? Do we really still not have it? Did I delete this? Am I such a fucking... I did! Or is it this? Select? Okay. Oh, no. What the hell is that? No, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, God. Get out! Get a wave! Oh, my God. I just fucking... Jesus! Poor Silver fighting Trav and Mustafa. Dude, honestly, the game is putting Moon through the ringer, guys. Explain yourself feels weird, man. Listen, dude, my wife is the anime lover, okay? And boy, do I get thrown over the cliff. Moon, you haven't felt true pain than our 3v3. Than our 3v3 chaos tournaments. Those were, dude, the free-for-all tournament that we hosted, that one was painful. That one was painful. You don't love anime? I think I like it. I don't, you know, Becky's the one that watches it every day, you know. I used to be super into anime back in the day, like, you know, Attack on Titan, I have a giant poster of Full Metal Alchemist in my room. But like, I don't know, I kind of grew out of it a little bit, so. Sure, bud, moonlighting. What do you mean moonlighting, Media Dangler? Like, the problem is like, dude, I'm like 28, out of college, in the real world, but trying to pay your rent, and there's only so much high school anime I can enjoy. Most animes have at least one embarrassing moment you wouldn't show normally. Well, to be honest, though, I disagree. There are some animes that I do really enjoy. My favorite anime to this day is Vinland Saga. Dude, Vinland Saga was so good. One of my favorite shows of all time. And it was basically because of how good the writing was. It's very mature, very adult, really fucking good. Like, I like serious animes and stuff like that. One Punch Man was your favorite? Yeah, that was a really good one. In the real world, he said while he talking through an animated 6 like a robot, Inakura, you're such a funny guy. Hello, Jefferson. Now we'll just wait. Fufu versus Fiery, 100 VPs. Let's see. Oh. Mine is the original Ghost in the Shell 1995 film. All right, let's try to maybe hop in here. How do I need to make a window capture here and capture Discord? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? To this? Yes. Let's get in here. Hello. Hey guys, everybody behave. Be on your best behavior. I'm gonna mute everybody. Mute. I love you guys. Sorry. Everybody's muted. You're muted. You're dead. There you go. That way there's no distraction. I'm gonna deafen on. I'm gonna mute myself on Discord. There we go. And we do see Fiery Marini here. Let's go full screen for you guys. Mute myself. I did. Okay, so looks like Fiery has double fucking dreadnoughts, a fucking Land Raider Phobos, and a bunch of shit. Jesus Christ. And victory points are this close. Okay, here we go. A massive wall push here from Fufu. Knobs leading the charge. Knobs kind of literally face tanking everything. Oh, why are they turn around? Oh, because he fucking threw them with a fucking weird boy. Okay, Land Raider is stun locking them though. Shooter boys trying to shut down desperately the dreadnoughts. Oh god, the knobs are so low. Tank busters? Why the tank busters point blank? Oh, Fufu, you threw the poor fucking tank busters in front of the Land Raider. Oh, but he reinforced everybody with the war possibility. Weird boys going crazy style. Oh, do we see Slugger boys or no? Those are heretics. Heretics do go down. Fiery, where are you looking on the other side of the fucking map? This is a crazy fight. Oh my god, the knobs. The knobs surround one of the dreadnoughts. Nice stomp there from the Chaos Lord, knocking everybody back. The dreadnought actually electing to chase after. I think he wiped one of the shooter boys. The Land Raider wasn't in the fight. One of the dreadnoughts go. Oh, both dreadnoughts are dead. Fiery literally lost the majority of his army here. Okay. Oh, dude, get the wipe. Get the wipe on that guy. There's no way that guy lives, right? Okay, they did assassinate that knob. They're going crazy. GG. Oh my god, Fiery stalled enough. There's 10 victory points left. I think that's GG. Wowee. Congratulations to Fiery. Yo, let's go. And GG and Fiery Marini's a victor. Let's unmute everybody to say hi. Hi, Fiery. GG for winning. Oh my god, I had the fucking desktop audio fucking muted this entire time. That's hilarious. Fiery, what do you want to say for winning? Congrats.
Good one, Fufu, for saying, oh no, I'm losing. No, oh yeah, winning.
Winning. Well, gentlemen, I'll see you back on the fray for round 4. Love you, Fiery. GG's.
Yay.
All right, now let's transition back to the browser and report good old Fiery Marini for winning that one. GG's. That looked like a very close game. To be honest, like Fufu was tearing apart Fiery Marine's fucking units there at the half, but the victory points ran away. Okay, this is the correct fucking report. We saw Fiery win. I'm gonna click Fiery as the winner, and I'm gonna submit the scores. All right. All 50 of you are my fucking witnesses. I'm doing this correct. Okay. Boom. And now round 4 is being generated. Final group stage of this event. And you know what? We're going to cast this one. We're going to cast Moon versus Eon Fighter as the final match here of the group stage. I want to give these two players some love for joining our event, and we're going to be casting out. I believe they should be close to skill level here. So it'd be a really fun game to cast here. Final round is live. One of these days I'll see the orcs win. Keep dreaming, immediately. As the IG reigns supreme, keep dreaming. Oh my god, Becca, hi! Chat, everybody say hi here. Becca's home.
Hi, Chad. Hello, Chad. How you doing? I'm fucking tired.
Hi, fucking tired. I'm your husband. Haha. Why Scarab is ignoring my attempt to gaslight him? What did you type? Tom, I'm dumb. That's what happened. I didn't see it. Chad says hi, by the way. Ooh. Becky says, I love you, Chad. Eon, please open observes. Eon Fighter, you're next, buddy. And so is a Moon. Whoopsies. And let's get a prediction. I'm actually curious between who wins between both of these guys. So, who wins? Eon Fighter versus Silver Moon. Bang. Prediction is now live. Hello, Moon. And how are you guys doing this fine Thursday evening? Filthy Dreadband. Foo-foo. Dude, good attempt there, buddy. Like, genuinely great attempt. That looked like an insane close game. Shame, shame, shame. Why shame, Foo-foo? Why are you shaming me or Fiery? Is a man not entitled to spam 2 dreadnoughts? You killed them both with your knobs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the slug map between 2 new players here. We have Eon Fighter joining us on the Order of Malleus with the Eversor Assassin, and good old Silver Moon here with the Lord General on the IG. Both players are new to the community and the tournament scene. Shallow Beam, thank you so much for the Prime sub, buddy. I love you. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, buddy. I appreciate you. And as I was saying, both players are relatively new to the competitive scene. Very glad to see, very happy to see new blood on these events. And they should be equally matched. Silver Moon here immediately getting third Guardsman squad. Their build order is a little bit more refined now. Before they had a little bit of lull before they purchased the other squad, but now they're in the same. Eon Fighter going double Stormtrooper. I've seen Eon do this build a lot. Strike squad coming out against IG. I think Stormtroopers do out DPS Guardsmen. Personally, I like to save up until I get Interceptors on the Order Malleus. And look at this. Moon respecting the advice and pushing up the Sentinel alongside the Guardsman. He's just standing there menacingly as the Evisor Assassin now elects to charge into the Sentinel. Sentinel going to be taking a little bit DPS there. Evisor Assassin taking a base full of Guardsmen last. Strike Squad also going to be chasing after. Okay, Guardsman will be tagged here. Stomp going to be coming out. The Evisor Assassin just lost half of his health. Sentinel already at a half health already. Sentinel desperately trying to DPS into the Strike Squad, but the Order Malleus will be able to push back the Guardsmen as repair is going to be going out for that Sentinel. Sentinel should have stomped there. Oh, he didn't get the upgrade. I thought he was. Or am I crazy? I think I am. I'm crazy. I believe in the moon. Okay, Stormtroopers here are going to try to harry the Lord General, as the Strike Squad are in a prime position to power bash, but they're going to try to harass the Lord General. I don't think that he saw the gen farm there. Okay, other Guardsmen are on the way to reinforce. Lord General denied the capture in the generators. Oh, he's taking so much DPS here from the Strike Squad. Okay, we just see the Tomes of Titan going to be coming out as the Lord General loses both his retinue officers there. Strike Squad taking no damage from the Guardsmen. Oh, God. That smite did, like, no damage. Oh, my God. Okay. Evisor Assassin there coming in from the flank. Lord General going to be using his Power Saber. Oh, gets whacked in the face by the Strike Squad. Guardsman bleeding a lot of models there. Evisor Assassin coming in for the dreaded 1v1. Starts shanking the poor Lord General there. Knocks them both back. Retreat being issued here from the Guardsman. Oh, do we see a wipe here? Strike Squad could punish that Lord General. Oh, but he was a little bit too late on the micro. Sentinel on his way here. Just destroy some trees because he hates nature. Sentinel trying to harass the Order Malleus. Evisor going to be decapping here. Guardsmen do secure the north. Map control wise, it is at the advantage here. Strike Squad using their range. Sentinel should be able to harass both of these units unless the Strike Squad does move up. Stomp is researched. Will he get the stomp here to buy some more time? No, electing to save it. Lord General and friends moving up here as the Interceptor's coming out. Curious to see why Silver Moon does not have enough power, because he lost his... No, the gen farm is still there. Stomp needs to come out. Oh, the Guardsmen are getting eviscerated there. I think the Stomp already came out and they're missing that. Oh, the Guardsmen need to retreat. Oh, God. The Strike Squad. Okay, they're going to be tagged there by the base turrets and forced to retreat. He hates nature. So true. Okay, Evisor getting very low. Lord General could potentially win that fight with the Power Sword. Okay, Evisor being forced to retreat. Stormtroopers desperately trying to take out the Sentinel, but forced to retreat. Heavy Weapons Team is going to be summoned. Heavy Weapons Team is a very brave thing, but Moon has not seen the Interceptors yet on the field. Nice prediction there from Eon. Knowing he's fighting the IG, the Interceptor play will be able to give him the tier 1 advantage. Ooh, Stormtroopers did get stomped there. Potentially might lose an auto model here on the retreat path. Question mark? Question mark? 24 health and the guy doesn't die? Kind of crazy. Silver Moon has a lot of wreck. He should... Okay, he just read my mind. He just repurchased his power generators. Heavy Weapons Team there. Maybe pushing back. Guardsmen there being retreated by the Interceptors. Sentinel here going to be decapping.
One of our key structures is deploying support installation.
Guardsman going to be shooting the power node here. Nature is rough and coarse and gets everywhere. So true, dogs. Okay, we see the Evisor Assassin alongside the Strike Squad going to be pushing forward. Where's the Heavy Weapons Team? Okay, Heavy Weapons Team set up here on Moon's victory point. Generator going to be potentially going down here to the Guardsman fire. Guardsmen need to be very cautious here. The Evisor Assassin does have the Sin Skin Body Glove, going to making him substantially tankier. Strike Squad moving up. Sentinel's very low, actually, taking a lot of DPS there from the Heavy Bolter. Is suppressing the Eversor. Eversor Assassin. Oh, Interceptors do get the flank, though. Stomp coming out here, stunning the Eversor Assassin. Heavy Weapons team is being bullied by the Interceptors. Heavy Weapons team needs to retreat. The Guardsmen have already lost his position. This needs to be a fallback situation here. Heavy Weapons team is still not retreating. They might be potentially wiped here as the Interceptors do wipe the Heavy Weapons team, ladies and gentlemen. Lord General is being forced back here as the Sentinels at a quarter health. More Guardsmen are on the way here. Oh, no. If this Sentinel goes down. No, Moon! Wake up your Sentinel back, buddy! No! Oh! Oh, it's dire here as the Sentinel gets cut to pieces by the Great Knight. Guardsmen in melee with the Interceptors in the Strike Squad. They're getting eviscerated down to the man. No, Moon just lost his entire army. Sentinels being repurchased. The other Guardsmen are being retreated. As Moon tries to recoup, but Purgation Squad's out. Eon Fighter has a massive tier 1 advantage over Moon. Strike Squad attempted to power bash, but yeah, Moon's entire army just got decapitated there. Sentinel being repurchased, but that Purgation Squad will be able to park itself on these generators. Apologies for that. Strike Squad here being bullied here by the Sentinel. Purgation Squad is sieging the generators, as I said. Lord General trying to focus fire the Strike Squad as well. Sentinel already at half health due to the Purgation Squad. Interceptors chasing after. Where are the other Interceptors? The Interceptors are so far apart from each other. No, the Sentinel! No! Save the Sentinel, dude. It's just down to a quarter health again. Strike Squad down to a quarter health themselves, but the Guardsmen. Moon, you gotta learn how to retreat your units a little bit better here. Moving away will cost you a lot of models in the retreat path there. Sentinel being repaired there by the Guardsmen, but the Purgation Squad did destroy the full gen farm. How we doing, folks? World Beater, welcome, welcome, buddy. Sentinel shoots like a Stormtrooper. That I Discord I'd see. World Beater, rejoice. For your prayers have been answered, and that is the Salty Scarab Discord, buddy, like you've been asking for. Triple cap coming out here from Eon. As the Guardsmen get gunned down here by the double Stormtroopers. Purgation Squad burning the Lord General and the Guardsmen. Sentinel moonwalking and just kind of standing there. Does dome one of the Purgation Squad. Does stun the Eversor. But the double Stormtroopers do wipe those Guardsmen. On the way here, start... Oh, no, that's Sentinel. The Stormtroopers focus that Sentinel. Down to half health. Down to 89 health. And it manages to get away with 46 health. The Eversor Assassin still chasing after it. Triple cap. 187 points here left for Moon as he's trying to go to tier 2. But there's already a Rhino on the way here. World Beater, I see you joined the Discord, buddy. I just got a notification for it. Welcome, welcome. Keep shining, bright moon, moon. Dude, may he ever be silver and shining with his moon. Yeah, my dreams finally came true. World Beater, we also have a new channel point redeem. If you want me to showcase one of your minis on stream, there is a new channel point redeem if you would like that. Sentinel's down to 46 health. Bless this little guy's heart. Okay, Rhino here going to be chasing after the Sentinel. It smells blood in the water. As its Stormbolter opens fire and destroys the poor little Sentinel that could. Hey, got a rear armor hit on the Rhino there, but Sentinel does go down. Guardsmen with the Lord General desperately trying to stand firm here versus the Interceptor Squad. But really well played for Eon Fighter. Looks like he's been practicing all week round. Really good to see it. Oh, thank you so much for the Scarab part. Appreciate that. Eversor Assassin. Plasma guns coming out from the Guardsmen. Okay, we see some nice little tech piece coming out. Eviscer on the retreat path. Lord General being bullied there. Plasma guns trying to take out some interceptors. As the retreat is sound in victory. Victory point. Triple cap coming out here from good old Eon. Heavy bolter being set up point blank. Immediately gets suppression on the interceptors. Interceptors have health. The heavy weapons team. Poor Moon needs to retreat. As Eon Fighter will take round 5 as a W, ladies and gents. Good showing from both players, and I hope to see more of them in our competitive series, guys. Get to practicing as Eon Fighter gets the W. G a G's. Let's end the prediction and give it to Eon. Now let's transition back to the browser stage and report this W. Oh, looks like Fufu already beat Rook. Oh my god, Rook, what happened? Rook, you're in chat. What happened between you and Fufu? GG's, well played. Eon, you've played exceptionally better since your first tournament, buddy. Have you been practicing? Oh, here's some good water. That's some good water. Beside the other tournaments? No. Gotcha. Well, how have you been doing, bud? How have you been doing? Thank you so much for joining us this tournament as we're now concluding the round 4. Looking at this. Okay, Fufu is 5th. Okay. Eon and Silver. So far, before reportings come, our top 4 are going to be Fiery Marine, 505, Trav, and the Whistler. I'm not sure if Rebel has a chance to make it up. He might dethrone Whistler. He's kind of tied technically. But Fufu getting that one loss hampered his dreams to being in the semifinals today. I'm incredibly variable in skill. I think there's some things I'm very bad at in RTS and some things I'm decent at. So what do you think are your biggest weaknesses, though, Eon? I'm running out of resources, so quiz. Moon! Hello, buddy. GG's, Moon. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The Happy Traveler, thank you so much for your follow, buddy. I appreciate you. Inakuro's biggest weakness is winning. Inakuro's biggest strength is losing. So true. So, Moon, the reason you're running out of resources so quick is because Guardsmen for the IG, you bleed a lot of models very quickly. So one of the things I noticed about your playstyle is in every other RTS, microing backwards from melee units is always a really good idea, especially if you get the good engagement. The problem is with Guardsmen is when you move away from a melee fight, you actually bleed Guardsmen very quickly. So, for example, if the Interceptors jump your heavy weapons team or you're a Guardsman, you have to retreat. Your Guardsmen are not tanky enough to survive in a prolonged melee engagement, and that will punish your economy because you lost 3 models in 2 seconds, essentially. The Guardsmen are all about choosing your battles, supporting your Sentinel as a way to get to tier 2 quickly so you can get Ogrins, Chimeras out, you know, and stuff like that. The biggest unit that I have yet to see you play with, Moon, are your Katachan Devils. The biggest issue you're having right now, Moon, is whenever something gets in melee with your army, you lose automatically. And that's when Katachan Devils come into play. Katachan Devils have power melee, meaning they do really good melee damage versus Space Marine type targets. And they have shotguns, right? Meaning they have a shotgun blast with them. So when a melee unit jumps on top of your Guardsmen, the Katachan Devils can suppress the melee squad with their shotguns. And they have grenade launchers, meaning they can knock things from far distances and shut down weapon teams. So Your next homework, Moon, needs to be learn to play a little bit with your Catachan Devils because they're really good counter versus Order Malleus and stuff like that. Yeah, like for example, like Catachan Devils beat the brakes out of Strike Squad. Yeah, I tried to recruit them in the game against Mustafa, but no monies, lols. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with Guardsmen. You need to be very, very cautious, right? Like, I believe the build is you open up with Guardsmen, immediately build a Sentinel, get a second squad of Guardsmen, build your generators, and then save up for your Catachans. That's kind of the trick. To be honest, Moon, if you're gonna keep watching the stream, keep an eye out for 505 in our tournament. 505 is literally the king of IG. So if there's somebody you want to shadow, is 505 when we cast them into later games. How many gens do people usually build anyways? So Eon, it depends on the faction. For example, as Space Marines, I like to open up with a power node, and then when I'm transitioning, after I get my tacticals out and stuff like that, and I buy the power node, people usually go 2 generators after the power node completes to start getting that energy tick. So you dump 200 rec to get 2 generators. So that usually helps. As Ordo Malleus, maybe try to look, I believe, who plays Ordo Malleus these days? Fiery knows how to do a good Order Malleus. I don't know if anybody else in this matchup does. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay, so guys, I gave wet food to my whittle beloved Milo, and he's been fed. And Becky got home, and Milo started circling his bowl and meowing, and he got mom to give him more wet food. So he got double dinner today. Our greedy son tricked us into giving him double dinner. No. He's grounded. No more food today. Was he just meowing at you and stuff?
Yeah,
like he's never been fed. That's so funny. I'm going to stop playing Tau and Tornies until they become an actual race. So, A-Move, what happened with the Tau? What are your thoughts, A-Move? Like, genuinely, A-Move, they're trying to patch the PvP as a bet. Oh, Meg, thank you so much for your first-time chat, buddy. Appreciate having you here. But, A-Move, the team is desperately trying to find the clever balance now to do one more patch to make it the final one. I get to play versus Orcs 2 times and then Space Marines GG. I mean, Orcs versus Tau is a really rough matchup. A-Move, you better join our Discord, buddy, or else I'll never forgive yous. Are some matchups just bad? Yes. Yes, Eon. Some matchups will always be very difficult for some factions. And that's the tricky for Order Malleus. I actually don't know what the bad matchups are. Yeah, Tau at the moment are only comfy fighting Elder in tier 1. Yeah, agreed. Rebel wins? Let's go. The Dark Lord himself won against... You beat the Whistler? Let's fucking go. Dude, Rebel! You clawed your... Rebel's first place, dude! Rebel is ascendant. The mark of corn shines upon you, Rebel. Let's fucking go. I'm used to stuff like StarCraft 2 where the matches are supposed to be balanced. Well, StarCraft, like Game was StarCraft 2 only has 3 races. There's 7 right now. But, like Jefferson says, any matchup can be won. It just comes down to player skill. All right. We're just waiting on good old Trav, Matt, Mustafa, Fiery, and 505 to finish their game. I believe Fiery might be streaming, so you might sneak in here. He do be streaming. All right. We're going to do the same thing we did before, guys. We're going to ambush him. Hi, Fiery. We're ambushing you. I love you, buddy. He's muted. He can't complain no more. Oh, let's cast his game as he panics POVs. Oh, hello. Why is it not showcasing? Discord. Hello? OBS. Hey, move. Literally look above the chat, buddy. It's pinned. It's literally pinned. I am flacked very blunt. Dude, it's literally pinned, A-Move. You literally cannot miss it. Also, why is it not showcasing Discord? Am I crazy? What's going on here? I literally have the window selected as... Hello? Alright, it literally hates Discord. Let's leave and maybe join again? Sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to get Discord to fucking work. Oh, I closed it. That's not good. Okay, let's see if we reboot it. Maybe that works. Dude, why is it not working? Please. All right, Discord hates us, guys. Sorry, we can't watch Fiery stream no more, I suppose. Salty, you mute yourself. He can't hear me. Oh, I forgot to deafen. I apologize, Jefferson. Well, Fiery, get distracted. Hey, Move, thank you so much for joining our Whittle Discord. I hope you're having a grand old time. My salty tears are obscuring my vision. Hey, Move. Eon, are you going to be joining us for Saturday when we have our 3v3 tournament? Fiery getting a little tilted. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. I believe in our trooper, Fiery Marini. He's still top 3. He's got this. He's got this. Oh, my God. What if we transition scenes? Will that fix it? Oh, my God. It transit. Okay. We're going to mute it. We're going to join him. We're going to ambush him again. There we go. We're muted. He can't hear us, guys. Okay, we see Fiery here. Guys, be sneaky. We're watching. Okay, he's winning in terms of victory points. What are those Ogrins? Oh my God, what are those Ogrins? What skin is that? What the, are those zombies? Oh, this is the Trader Guard skin. Whoa, they're like evil Ogrins. What? Dude, the Ogrins are feasting in melee. Look at them go. Ogrins are super low. And it's a mass retreat here. Oh, CSM trying to bleed the Ogrins in the retreat path. Oh, that's going to be a lot of dead guardsmen there. Nice ability, like global ability there. Okay, Fiery here doing... Oh, dude, he bled so many guardsmen on the retreat there. Dude, generally, what skin? Fuck my last skin made it back in. Ina, what skin is that? What skin is that? Is that like a heretical guardsman skin? It looks kind of cool. Why do you hate it? Rebel, if that's a traitor guard, time to learn the IG. It's your faction now. Newt made it for his Ordo Malia survival model. Oh. Let Newt have some fun, Ine. Why do you hate him? Removed because it had buggy models. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sentinel's still alive. The Sentinel Doobie still alive. Guard base patch when? Okay, Fiery stealing the mid victory point there. Trying to secure his victory there. 88 victory points left for his opponent. This is good PvP. Yes, Omek, this is really good PvP. Okay, victory points getting captured there. Damn, how is it still alive? I thought it was made out of tissue paper. Guardsman repairs, dude. It's the only way to keep that Sentinel alive is by spamming repairs. Not gonna lie, kind of a lame situation. The Sentinel isn't all like, oh, the Sentinel's about to go down. Fiery, look at the Sentinel. What are we doing? I think those are Bulgrin. I don't think those are Ogrin, guys. I think those are literally Bulgrin. Oh my god, that was a fat heal there from the Medi bunker. Okay, victory points being stolen. Okay, victory point desperately trying to get captured there by the Noise Marines. Oh, the Noise Marines get wiped. They did steal it. I mean, Fiery's desperately trying to capture as many things as he can. He's not tier 3 at all yet. I think that's the problem. I think he's stuck in tier 2. That's what you get for not going Blastmaster? You tell me, ne? Lamau just picturing those poor saps and the guardsmen troops putting duct tape in the sentinels that get shot. Dude, that's literally how it works. Rebel is because you worship Korn. You don't worship Slanesh. Rebel, you should literally never build Noise Marines. You're a Korn worshiper. Why the hell are you picking Slanesh? You should self-nerf yourself and only ever get Korn units. Forgo literally getting Noise Marines. Okay, Catagen Devils building the heretics. Oh, is that oh, it's so Jover. Oh, that's a Lehman Russ. It's so Jover. Fiery literally has nothing to stop that. Oh, here come the Bullgrins. Here come the Bullgrins. And he concedes. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was rough. GG's there. And let's give the W here to 505 for winning round Quattro. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Swiss portion of tonight's 1v1 event. He'll get another chance in the finals. He will. He most definitely win. So, let's go look at the standings. And the 4 players set to advance in tonight's 1v1 are Fiery Marini, Rebel, Trafmat, and 505. So, thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody that participated in the group stage. Thank you so much for making a great event so far. And let's give some love to the final 4, guys. And congrats. Lucky matches, Rebel. I want to see you in the grand finals, Rebel. So fucking lock in, buddy. Now, let's transition to the final stage. And let's cast... Oh, they have a rematch. But I'm going to be playing every single game. Oh, I need to leave the Discord. There we go. I'm going to be playing every single game. And I'm going to be casting every game. So if you're in the semifinals, please wait until your game is casted. So Fire Marine and 505, take a break and you guys can duke it out after. So without further ado, we're going to be casting Travmat versus Rebel. Rebel, lock in and get in here, buddy. Travmat, do your worst. We're back in the game and we're going to cause salty semifinals. Okay, semifinals are casted. Both slots are open. I will. And For the semifinals, it will be Green Tooth Jungle George, our favorite. Random. Isn't that what we just played? Or am I crazy? No, that was Leviathan Hive. Why does this have that map? Isn't this... Am I crazy? No, this is a different map. Never mind. Jungle George. So, Travman and Rebel are here. Let's get the prediction. Scarab, you are crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Rebel on the blue team and Travman on the red team. Predictions are live, guys. Rebel, do you want to do your Chaos Worship? Your redeem before the event starts? There's going to be some good PvP. So true, Omek. So true.
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child.
Corrupt them all. You guys can hear the redeems, right? Just making sure. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, let's get the semifinals on the row. I love you guys. Thank you so much for making this Thursday evening a really fun and memorable event. I want to see how Rebel holds up versus Trav. So, without further ado, we have our lovely and our beloved Rebel on the Ceramite-encrusted Terminator Lord versus Travman on the War Boss. So both players chose beefstick characters. Me, Dangler, trying to go all in on the orcs. Let's fucking go. Travman here electing to get a shooters. I believe Travman is going to do the similar build and go double shooters immediately. Yep, double shooters already on the row. Rebel getting Heretics and CSM already out. Curious to see what Rebel's going to do versus Orcs as third unit. Double Heretics. Okay. Okay. Go Orcs. Okay, we see a lot of fan favorites here rooting for the Orc Wa. Double shooters need to get those big shooter upgrades immediately to deal with the double Heretics. Okay. Saga Boys here playing for the long con here on the victory point, but so are the Heretics. Shooter Boys moving towards the middle objective here. Chaosor gonna get the contested wreck point as well. CSM moving up as well. CSM are tanky enough to weather the storm from early Shooter Boy spam. Heretics already there. Chaosor taking a face full of Daka. Orcs need to really pressure this. Like, every second you give the CSM player a little bit of map control, they will take an arm and a leg. War Boss is going to be tagging the Heretics. War Boss does beat the brakes out of the Heretics by himself. Easily. Second Heretic squad is there to support just in case. War Boss bleeds 2 Heretic models already. CSM and Lord moving up. Shooter Boys on the way there on the flank. War Boss is fully surrounded. Shooter Boys do not have a good angle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did these guys retreat? Hello? That was a bug? I think he might have tried to retreat the War Boss, but accidentally retreated the Shooter Boys. Uh-oh. That's going to give a little bit of map control here to Rebel. That small miss micro there. No idea what happened with that retreat. That was the wildest retreat I've ever seen. Heretic's going to be contesting the right side of the map. I think Rebel might attempt an early power bash here. Shooter Boys are fully there. Chaos Lord there in a position to harass them as they try to shoot into the Heretics. Chaos Lord is going to be bleeding some models there. War Boss on the way to duel the Chaos Lord. Shooter Boys trying to DPS into them. War Boss going to be throwing himself into the CSM as Rebel's Chaos Lord is now in the base. Going to be suppressed here by the base. Doesn't get suppressed? Question mark? Jesus Christ, the Chaos Lord took a bunch of damage but did not get suppressed. Slugger Boys jumping on top of the Heretics. Suppression coming out of the Heretics. War Boss could wipe this Chaos Lord if this Chaos Lord is not careful. Oh my god, if Travmat notices how low health that Chaos Lord is. Those Slugger Boys are right there. Why are they not engaging the Chaos Lord? What is going on, guys? How is the War Boss not jumping? Okay, oh, the stomp going out. Chaos Lord? How is the War Boss not killing this Chaos Lord? I'm losing my mind. This Chaos Lord? Okay, please, please. Slugger Boys? do assassinate the Chaos Lord. Okay, thank fucking God. Chaos Lord can't be suppressed. Oh, Vagrant, you're so true. So right. That, thank Gork. Thank Gork, Meaty Dangler, the war boss. All right, you're rooting for the war boss. Thank Gork, they killed the Chaos Lord. Double Heretics moving up. Havoc's already out. What the fuck happened to the Havocs? Why are they almost so low? Shooter boys here gonna be bullied by the double Heretics. I'm stuttering, guys. I'm struggling, guys. Warboss chasing after here. Warboss immediately in the retreat here as aspiring champions are purchased here for the Chaos Heretics. The reason Trav wasn't engaging him in melee was to bait out the Chaos Lord ability, hence moving the Sluggos into the tree path instead. Oh, Vagrant! You're so true, because the Chaos Lord does heal by the amount of models he hits with a stomp. You're so right. I was just losing my mind. Salty got suppressed into the Chaos Lord. Dude, literally. I was literally seeing red. I would have been spam clicking that Chaos Lord. Okay, Burn Up Boys coming out here from the Sluggos. Storm Boys already out. Havoc's missing a model. That will be a little bit awkward. Chaos Lord repurchased on his way back. No, Warboss getting the spiky armor upgrade, making him substantially tankier. Okay, we do see Trav here repositioning. Okay, Orqua being popped there. As Trav tries to find a good angle. Bang Bang Hammer being researched there on the War Boss. Havoc's repositioning. Heretics there. Worshipping Corn. Storm Boy's trying to find the right angle of attack to jump those Havocs. Havoc's... Oh, see Trav forcing the reposition here. War Boss charging in there. Does get suppressed by the Havocs. Stomp coming out, but the Storm Boys do make contact there with the Havocs. Havocs immediately retreating. Heretics accidentally retreat as well. Second Heretics do suppress everybody and the retreat path. Chaos Lord could do a really nasty stomp here, but beautiful engagement so far from Draft Matt. That complete collapse. Oh, Storm Boys throwing themselves here in the retreat path, desperately trying to catch a couple of models from the CSM in the retreat, but failed to connect. Yeah, Rebel accidentally retreated a full health Heretic squad instead of the low health one. Luckily, he didn't lose anything, but Travman ended up ascendant after that fight. This mod is crazy PvP. Oh, Mech, I'm glad that you're having a... it sounds like you're having the time of your life, buddy. Okay, Havoc's here trying to defend the generators. Do suppress the Sluggo Boys. As tier 2 being researched by Rebel, Travman behind tech-wise. If Rebel can stall the game, I mean, he doesn't need stalling. He's waiting on victory points so far. Rebel's doing pretty good, to be honest. To be honest, I think Rebel's doing exceptional. He did lose in that engagement technically, but look at the victory points and tech-wise, he's still ahead. Oh my god, what? The Havoc suppressed that? It was like 2 shots. Okay, Shoot Up Boys and Wah on their way. Warboss charging in there with the charge, knocking everybody over. Sluggo Boys and Storm Boys immediately engaged. Storm Boys charged the open air for some reason. Chaos Lord in a very precarious situation. Warboss is there with the Bang Bang Hammer, debuffing him. Power Maul being reached there by the Chaos Lord. Gonna be helping them versus that melee blob with the massive slam. Okay, Rebel just needs to save up for like a Blood Crusher or something here. Power Bash coming out here from the Sluggo Boys. Havoc setting up here. Oof, don't like the Maul. Well, Rebel loves the Maul to basically stop the pile up in melee. It's a really good CC piece, Vagrant. Okay, Havoc setting up here. Havoc started returning fire there. Warboss immediately running into the Havocs, knocking them over. Chaos Lord is there. Heretics throwing themselves in melee here. One of the Heretic squad might be going down here to the Sluggo Boys. Aspiring Champion on the retreat path. Chaos Heretics actually forced both Shoot Up Boy squads back. Aspiring Champion does make it out there with the Heretic squad. Warboss getting knocked over there by the Chaos Lord. And so far, Rebel did stall here. Tier 2 being researched right now by Trav. But Rebel is bleeding wreck here. He's nowhere close to afford his first tier 2 unit, giving Travman a chance to catch up. If Rebel does not solidify his advantage right now, he will start falling behind here. Generators being repurchased. To be honest, Rebel does have the energy, I believe, very soon. He just needs the wreck to summon the Blood Crusher. Okay, middle objective not contested by any. Chaos Lord being thrown there to recover some wreck. Heretics do get that wreck point. Forward generator being upgraded here from Trav. Trav might go very, very strong tier 2 with all that excess energy. Heretics being thrown in the middle to capture that. Storm Boys are there, waiting to get the Knob Leader. Havoc set up in the middle. Again, missing a model. Chaos Lord did not get the wreck point. Heretics did not get the middle objective. A little bit of miss micro there. They do get it, but the Daka there from the Shooter Boys is mounting up. Havocs do return fire. Will be easily suppressing both Shooter Boys. Sluggas here going for the long bomb. War Boss coming in from the flank there. Heretics do jumping in. Heretics here do jump the Shooter Boys. Storm Boys do have a Knob Leader. Ooh, Heretics here in the full surround. Aspiring Champion does go down to the Slugger Boys. Right? Yeah, it does go down. Heretic Squad is dead. Second Heretic Squad might potentially get wiped here as well, as the Burner Boys do jump in as well. Second Heretic Squad is dead. CSM are dead. Havocs are dead, ladies and gentlemen. Only the CSM squad lives, and the Chaos Lord. What an amazing trade here from Travmat, decapitating Rebel's army as he now gets the war truck, ladies and gentlemen. That was a wow moment if I've ever seen one, Meaty Dangler. Slugger Boys will be bashing the gen farm here from Rebel as he's getting a Dreadnought. Okay, the Dreadnought is a really good tech piece here. Good job, Orcs. Very well good job, Orcs. But look at the victory points, guys. Rebel does have a really good fallback plan. Storm Boys being retreated there as the Chaos Lord gets them out of there with the Power Maul. The Blood Maul. War Truck is out here for the Orcs, providing a little bit of driving under the influence. The War Boss. Dude, honestly, massive MVP here with the Angry Bits and Spiky Armor War Boss. Getting those side charges to shut down the Havocs. Exceptional plays. Okay, Chaos Dread coming out here. Are these Marcus CSM core? No, they're just basic core CSM so far. As the Burner Boys continue to Power Bash, Dreadnought is here with the autocannon. That will bleed a lot of models. Oh, who is that? Oh, is that the Chaos Lord? Why is the Chaos Lord at 3 health? That is a 1 health Chaos Lord, ladies and gentlemen. 1 health. Okay, Chaos Dreadnought does push back the Orcs. That was crazy. So it looks like the Shooter Boys did a lot of damage to the Chaos Lord, but he lives with 1 health. Holy hell. Okay, War Boss there. Does get a Power Claw. Power Claw gives it anti-vehicle melee. Storm Boys immediately jumping the Heretics. The 1v1 of the Century as the War Boss exchanges Power Claw versus the Dread. Oh my god, the War Boss is actually doing it. If the War Boss kills his Dreadnought. Oh, he actually doesn't. War Boss forced to retreat as the Shooter Boy squad does move up. The CSM need to shoot that War Boss. The War Boss is down to a couple health. Oh, the Dreadnought is feasting. Bleeds a bunch of... Oh, it kills the knob on the Storm Boys. That's an expensive loss here. CSM throwing themselves in melee here. As the Dreadnought reigns supreme, but Trav is going tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. The forklift driver War Truck is now moving on. But the only thing keeping the game, Rebel in the game, is the Dreadnought. But tier 3 is nigh for Trav. Generators being rebuilt? Potentially, no. Nothing being rebuilt here for Rebel. Chaos Lord capturing the site objective there as the Dreadnought is being repaired by the Heretics. Very bled out, though. Rebel has a lot of wreck points. Needs to desperately recapture the map. Curious to see what Trav is going to afford first as he hits tier 3.
points remaining.
200 points left for good old Rebels. Victory point being captured there. Yeah, I hard agree on that, Vagrant. Rebel is in a massive back foot. Oh, the Shooter Boy squads! As they just micro away from the poor Chaos Lord. Yep, that's just a retreat situation there. Second Dreadnought being purchased here from Rebel. Okay. Will double Dread save him? Okay, Chaos Heretics. Oh, those are very beat up Heretics. They will not survive that engagement. Now's been throwing themselves into the CSM. Base turret does suppress them. Saving the Heretics down to the kill. Oh, unless you... Oh, the knob throw. The artillery strike from the Storm Boys. The suicidal Rocket Boy takes out the aspiring champion of the Dark Gods, ladies and gentlemen. And GG is called as Travmat will be moving on to the grand finals. G, oh geez. Let's end the prediction here for you gamblers. And GG's to Revel, and great job for Trav as the Orcs reign ascendant here. The retreat kills were crazy. Dude, Revel, they were, man. They were. All right, so second game going. Let's report the scoring here as Travmat is ascendant. But now let's mark 505 and Fiery Marine as the next game. Salty Cope. Semis. Let's transition here for you guys. Move over here. And the map is the same. Dude, Rebel, what doomed you wasn't your build. What doomed you was Travmat literally having his war boss come in with a steel chair from every flank. Fire running an errand right now? Why is he running an errand? What did he go do? Well, no, the build definitely doesn't matter. Like, did he tag me or family stuff? Ooh. Did he say how long he was going to be, Jefferson? Just not sure how to handle the war boss. Yeah, the war boss was literally a raid boss, dude. No, Fiery, you can't leave the tournament when you're in the fucking semifinals. Tell your mom and dad you can't pause the game. It's online. Yeah, Rebel had a massive tech lead at the beginning. Yeah, 505, I hard agree. I was waiting for the Blood Crusher to come out. Well, Rebel, you just ignore the War Boss. The Blood Crusher is much faster than the War Boss, I'd say. Hello, Trav. Dude, GG's, buddy. You're a really great Orc player, Trav. Yeah, the Blood Maw didn't pay for itself. I hard agree, Vagrant. That's what set Rebel behind eco-wise, was dumping energy and wreck on the Maw. You could have afforded a Blood Crusher instead of getting that upgrade. Now we're waiting on both players, which seem to be 505. I saw you in chat, buddy. We're waiting for Fiery to come back. DM Fire to ask him his ETA. Your 505 is here. Ladies and gentlemen, I will take advantage of this situation and I'm gonna go have a bathroom break. So I will be right back. Everybody behave. I'm going to go take a little bathroom break as we wait for Fiery, who will be back very soon. Very soon. And stay tuned for the semifinals of our tourney. And BRBs. All right. I apologize for the wait, guys. How is everybody? How is Array? How is everybody? I apologize for the wait. Is Fiery back? Is Fiery not back? Hello, guys. Let's see. So Fiery is still not back. I already gave him a bit of time. I feel 1 minute. Trav, what do you say 1 minute? Did Fiery say he'll be back in 1 minute or no? Oh, hi, Fiery. Fiery, where the fuck are you not in the lobby, buddy? I was about to get 505 the fucking W. I just sat back. I just sat back in the game. IRL stuff? Alright, gotcha. As long as you're sorry about it. Read his messages, Scarab. The chat moves really fast. Oh, you got hard cramps in your side and your stomach. Oh, God. I don't know if I want to keep playing. Oh. Fiery, do you want to just concede right now, buddy? If you're not feeling good, don't push yourself. Read faster. Use that Necron brain. It's not that big. I'm just a scarab. Double CSM is crazy. I do not care anymore. What do you mean you do not care anymore, Fiery? If you say you want to play, you want to play. Sketchy says use that Scarab processor. Sorry, Sketchies. It's busy doing stuff. And that stuff is stuttering. And playing outside no salt. Okay, Fiery. I believe in you. All right. Let's get the prediction going here. And let's see, who does the chat want to win? Fiery Marini versus 505. Prediction is now live. 505 we hear. Just waiting on good old 505 to confirm that he's here. Even in death he serves. Moon! Glad to see you're still here. I'm going all in on you, Fire. You better win. I'm going to vote me. Where did 505 go? He better be here so he can finish tonight's tourney. Oh my god, you guys are dumping mad amounts of points. Quick question for the viewers. Do you guys see the community challenge or no? I've never played... I never tried a community challenge. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. No? Huh. I gotta figure that out. I bet Scarab's gonna be a Martian main? Martian main? For who? In what game? What are we talking about? I'm so confused. Where is it? What is it? Oh, that's annoying. So the community challenge is if we spend a bunch of channel points as a community, we will... I will host a tier 1 tournament if you guys donate channel points to that goal. But let me see. Community. Create a community challenge. Okay. Where the heck are we now? I'll deal with this later because I don't know. And we'll figure that after. How many? Okay, 505 is here. We'll figure that out after this game's one night. We have stalled long enough. You really think the guy with that Necron Scarab as a VTuber thing won't be playing Necrons? Sketchies, I'm gonna be fucking raw dogging Necrons that full week, dude. You're crazy if you think I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game of our semi-final series of tonight's 1v1 Thursdays. Here for 505, we have the dreaded Warlock. And on Fiery Marini, we have the Commando Knob, just kind of chilling. Fire Marina getting double shooters opening as 505 is going to be getting the Banshee opening. Curious to see if he's going to get go double Guardians or save up for the weapons team. I mean, Inakura, have you seen the Canoptic Spider? Have you seen the Canoptic Spider, Ina, is all I'm going to say. He'll be full throat Blueberry Boys like a good boy. Meaty Dangler, that'll be my second faction that I play. I have felt that. Oh. All in on Kornilov. Daring today, are we, Rebel? He will become a tech priest and complain about his weak flesh. To be honest, they seem really fun. Okay, Warlock dodging the bomb there, but he's full surrounded here by the Shooter Boys. Nice smite there, and an early retreat here for the Warlock. Warlock getting bullied out of the middle of the map. Banshee's capturing the side wreck there, as Fiery establishes dominance in the side objectives. She's literally a mommy to Scarab. She is the MILF. Dude, the Canoptic Spider is the mommy MILF, dude. You heard it here first, folks. Banshees bullying the Slugger Boys, wiping 2 models in the retreat. As the Shuriken pistols continue to sing. Curious to see where these Banshees are going to. It's going to be an early bash here from the Banshees. Shooter Boys are on the way. And we do see 505 attempting to be hyper aggressive versus the Orcs. Someone sounds jealous. That's funny, World Beater. You're funny. Okay, Shooter Boys attempting to dome the Banshees while being popped on both Shooter Boys. Banshees kind of face tanking it, surprisingly. I think they get their ranged damage resistance when they're meleeing the power node, which is kind of funny. Banshees fail to connect the power node as the Slugger Boys get a full surround. Shooter Boys desperately trying to punch the Banshees in the retreat path. As they retreat, Warlock's on the way there to capture the middle objectives. Meanwhile, the Guardians have been doing a really good job. Early Rangers here, no long rifles yet on them. But Storm Boys have hit the field, ladies and gentlemen. That's intentional, maybe easier to steal later. I don't know, maybe. Oh, Warlock getting full surrounded there by the Slugger Boys. Guardian's gonna be stealing the side power node here. Really good map plays from 505. Are these melee rangers? Are we gonna see a full commit to the melee rangers? Skulking Rangers on the way there, potentially gonna harass the victory point on the long flank there. Forward generator being built. We do see 505 being hyper greedy there. Oh my god, we saw an early wipe here on the Guardians. That is dire for 505, losing a full squad of Guardians. Oh, that's rough. I better be able to win as Blood Ravens against Necrons just by stealing Necron stuff. Steals Monolith. GG, says the the Blood Ravens player. Losing the Guardians probably helps 505. What do you mean, Ine? What is that copium? Yeah, actually, losing the Guardians early game is the fastest way to tear up because now you don't have to pay salary to the Guardians. So steals Necron Lord. Steals Resurrection Orb. No refunds, Rebel. No salary to the upkeep. I don't know words, Ine. I'm trying to be funny. Rangers actually finally come out of stealth and steal the victory points. Warlock in the middle stealing the victory points, but this is 505's worst nightmare. Slugger Boys here burning the entire gen farm. Unless 505 uses gates, this matchup is so beyond brutal. What makes it so brutal, Vagrant? Could you elaborate to us plebs? You are so right, Rebel. The Banshees came back and finished the job here, and they're going to be stealing the gens. Okay. Warlock getting bullied out of the middle objective once more, but Power Node will be fully destroyed here. Shooter Boys on the way to defend the Power Nodes here. Going to be punishing the Banshees as they can continue to steal that objective. Steals Trazon's collection. Poor Trazon, dude. Banshees don't suppress the Shooter Boys. How did they not suppress? Was it the wall that negated the suppression there? Shooter Boys are just kind of standing there. Okay, they do turn around, start shooting, but the Banshees did beat the brakes out of the other orcs. Oh my god. Banshees have her no belt, but the Commander Knob is on the way there. custom shootout soaring as the Banshees take a lot of damage. Storm Boys are there to punish the Banshees, but the Banshees do get out of there. Storm Boys using their jump packs to steal that victory point back, but so far 500 victory point lead here for the VTube abuser Fiery Marine. Banshees are clearly Blood Ravens. Sketchies, you might have to check your glasses. You seem to see a lot of Blood Ravens everywhere. Are you like the Blood Angels, where instead of Horus, you just see the Blood Ravens everywhere? Hero slain? There's no hero slain, Enid. Don't fucking try to ambush me. Oh, will the bomb actually connect? The bomb actually does stun the Rangers. Get stunned, bozo. Yeah, you did brain bug me, Enid. Thank you. Rangers shooting into the commando knob. Warlock recapturing his home victory objective here for 505s. As the Banshees lead the charge. Storm Boys here, trying to find the good angle of attack. To be honest, 505 doesn't have much. He's in a position to actually tear up. Banshees being suppressed here, taking lots of Daka there from the Shooter Boys. Rangers trying to do something as the Banshees hop around here. Going for a long bomb charge, it seems. I don't know what these Banshees are up to. Another power bash attempt here from Fiery, but 505 is on the way to tier 2. Those are clearly Blood Ravens, the stole Banshee outfits. How else do you explain them trying to steal power nodes? To be honest, that's a Space Marine inside of that. I don't care how skinny these Banshees are. That's a full-grown, 9-foot-tall Space Marine man. He's faking it. He's just holding his breath and tucking in his tummy. That's actually a Blood Raven. Banshees do engage. The Slugger Boys do suppress them, but the Daka here from the Slugger Boys is going to be bleeding a lot of the Banshees, but the long bomb charge here from the other Banshees does pay out, so the mass suppression comes out. First Banshee squad's almost fully wiped. Second Banshee squad is bleeding a lot of models in the retreat path here. Warlock also melee, but the Storm Boys do punish the Banshees. Warlock going crazy style here, trying to bleed some more models here, but the War Boss, Shooter Boys, and everybody do force the Warlock back. Rangers desperately trying to shoot into that, but fail to connect. You might have heard about 3 Grots in a trench coat, but have you heard about 1 Space Marine and 2 Banshees? So true. What do you mean by that, Enid? That's awesome. Okay, 505 is tier 2. If he saves up for a Falcon, Fiery Marine might be in trouble here. Little near perfect engage from 505, and it wasn't even close. Yep. Banshees do push the Orc wall back. It's hard to tech in Falcon without generators. What do you mean? He's making 24 energy at a fucking minute. He can save up like a man. Just pull up your bootstraps, Trav. Commando Knob here being a little sneaky git on the side objective. Victory points being contested by 505, playing the map really well.
That's genius.
Rangers capturing the side objective. Banshee's capturing that objective as well.
Make it quick.
Oh, will the Commando Knob do some shenanigans here? Will he throw a bomb here? Banshee's here engaging the Sluggas. The infiltrated Sluggas trying to get a little bit of an advantage out here. Storm Boys jump the Banshees. Banshees... Oh, these Banshees might be wiped. Fiery Marine about to wipe those Banshees, but he almost lost his Commando Knob in that engagement. Oh, the Warlock wasn't stabbing the power down. He probably could have taken that. Well, there go my points. 505. Truck being purchased here from Fiery Marine. I don't know if 505 has the position to even have a comeback here. That Banshee wipe is rough. Dangler, you might have the Orc match off here for the grand finals. Fiery versus Trav. Okay, Banshees do kill the power node. Warlock being suppressed by the big shooters. They actually make contact there. Forklift driver is finished as the Orc truck now makes his way onto the field. Falcon's on the way. Falcon, he could. I don't know, guys. Believe in the Falcon. Mid victory point being recaptured. Look at that, dude. Oh. Oh my god, I thought he fucking teleported. Okay, Falcon is on the field. Rangers moving up. We'll attempt to DPS into those Slugger boys. Truck here going to be chasing after the Falcon. I'm sorry, not the Falcon, the Rangers. Falcon is there. Oh my god, the Rangers didn't... Oh my god, the Rangers almost wiped trying to get inside of the Falcon. That's so obnoxious when the game does that. Okay, Falcon and me chasing after the truck, it seems. Do we see the dreaded clown car chase here? Ooh, Commander Nova about to be wiped there. Storm Boys chasing after the Falcon, but the Falcon can just do Falcon things and keep kiting it. Commander Nova there chasing after there with a giant, that huge chopper. Banshee's being pushed back here by the Orc truck. Warp Spider's coming out here. The Falcon punch. Okay, Storm Boy's being bullied there by the Falcon. Rangers do get out. Dude, those Rangers need to get the fuck back to base. Are getting replenished there by the Falcon, luckily. Back to full strength. Truck here attempting to dive the Warlock. Warlock defending the cap point there. Slugger Boys there with the Burners do jump the Warlock. Falcon coming in from the flank there, trying to support. Warlock on the retreat here. Warp Spider Squad on the way. The Warp Spider Squad will be able to bleed a lot of Orc models, especially alongside that Falcon. Fiery attempting another Gen Farm bash here as the Orcs steal that victory point. Your Warp Spiders do teleport right in front of the Shooter Boys, start eviscerating them, preventing the capture. Banshee's on the way there. Banshee should have actually pushed up to the home victory point over there. While the Burner Boys doing really good. Nice infiltrate on these Burner Boys. Gonna be able to get away from the chasing Falcon as they hunt down the Orc Boys. But they're very clever, these guys. Very Morky of them. Victory points 475 to 142, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they do get spotted by the Warp Spider. Slugger Boys do jump the Warp Spiders. Warp Spiders do their part. Do teleport away. Banshees do engage, and that is an early retreat there from the Slugger Boys. And we do see Tank Busters on the War Truck. The forklift driver just got much spicier, guys. Orcs doing good PvP. Very, very good PvP, Omag. Hard to agree with that statement. Rebel here literally betting on his favorite racing horse and is just crying. Scores on back and goals. Literally. Okay. Warlock here to actually kill the Commando now. When did that happen? Falcon chasing after the Storm Boys. Guardian Squad being repurchased to repair that Falcon, most likely. War Truck just kind of chilling there. Infiltrated with Slugger Boys trying to scout down the middle. War Truck does spot the Falcon. Okay, Warp Spiders get eviscerated as the tank busters shoot into the Falcon. Is that a dead Warp Spider squad? I don't believe so. Oh my god, that's one model left at 100 health. That Warp Spider barely makes it out. Tank busters did a massive DPS on the Falcon. War Truck smells blood in the water, but it likes to do a little 360 drive and just show off to his buddies there. Oh, a nice little smite there from the Warlock. Falcon being repaired here. Trudeau Boys attempting to power bash that power node. He's gonna be chewing through it. Jesus. Tank busters? Just doing tank busters. Why is Fiery not capturing this? Hello? Oh, that... I think Fiery did right click. Okay, there we go. Falcon pushing up. Tank busters do unleash a volley into the Falcons. Reloading. Banshees do jump on top of the tank busters. Slugger Boys being eaten alive there by the Banshees. Storm Boys coming in to support War Truck. Trying to support there with his big shooter as well. Tank Busters trying to shoot it. We do see a massive stomp there from the Warlock. Falcon trying to DPS. Storm Boys using their artillery strike to shut down the Warp Spiders. Warp Spiders getting mulched by the big shooters. It's a dead Warp Spider squad, ladies and gentlemen. Warlock about to be going down here to the Sucker Boys. Warlock does go down. Falcon does dodge the tank busters, but Fiery Marines actually slowly and surely dismantling 505's army. Oh, War Truck is fully loaded with the tank busters. Tank busters do one volley. Load back into the War Truck. War Truck giving chase here on the Falcon. Tank busters get out. We need to reload their guns for some fucking reason, as the Banshees do come here to support. Falcon desperately trying to micromanage. Tank volley. Wabi and pop them to the tank busters. The tank busters need to reload. Warts are in melee. Banshees in melee as well. Dude, the fucking line of sight shenanigans. Oh, missiles miss. The missiles do miss. Dude, 505, you're fucking... Oh, why did these guys get knocked up? Banshee, the singular Banshee special the entire Tank Buster squad. The Banshees, the Ranger knockback. The Tank Busters are fully surrounded. Point blank missiles into the Falcon. The Falcon does go down, ladies and gentlemen. Tank Busters almost pay with their lives here. The Orc Wah does succeed, and 505 concedes. GG. Holy hell, that was almost masterful. Congratulations for Fiery for playing out of their mind, as he has now secured a spot in the grand finals. Holy hell. Wow. You weren't lying when you said the Banshees were actually Space Marines, dude. Literally G's. Well played, Furry Marine. Well played. Dude, what a fucking crazy turn of events that one was. Jesus. All right, guys. Congratulations to good old Fiery. Playing a chill game as he now heads on versus Trav Matt for tonight's grand finals, guys. Fiery, you played like a fucking madman in that game. Holy hell, dude. Great plays at the end. Never doubted the boys. All right. Salty Cup finals. You know what time it is, guys. Get in here, you two. Good job, Works. Good job, Works. For the finals, the final map is gonna be... It's a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. And the first map is Judgment of Carrion. Judgment of Carrion. Judgment of Carrion. Where is it at? Judgment of Carrion. Good thing it's not me versus Fiery. 2-round execution otherwise. So true. Oh, that was a great fucking game, guys. And thank you guys so much for making Thursday night very special. I hope you guys have been having tons of fun with this tournament today. Reminder that on Saturday, we have our big 3v3. So make sure you sign up. Make sure you guys have fun. Thursday's day night. So true. Imagine playing 2 races, IG and Eldar. How toxic you want to be? Yes. Lol. Thank you for the stream. It makes work go by so faster. Of course, dog. Of course, dog's over easy. I'm glad you're having fun. Moon! Very fun indeed. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys want Fridays? Because my Friday schedule has opened up a little bit. Do you guys want Friday nights to maybe be like an off stream where we play something else? Or do you guys want more Dawn of War 2 content Fridays? Raises thumb from grave. Moon, just keep locking in, buddy, and you'll get better. The only way to get better is by playing. Hello, Milo. Thank you so much for the little meows. What about Vermintide? Off game sounds cool. I think I own Vermintide. Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, but I prefer Darktide instead of Left 4 Dead 2. I heard some people wanted to try Total War Warhammer 3. I heard some people interested in that. Would you guys be interested in some Total War? Do you guys want to play more Darktide, Vermintide? You're a Vermintide geezer instead of Darktide? Okay. Vermintide is better. Vermintide. Dude, I've had so many. So, personally be interested in Total War. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we had a... Okay, I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll for you guys. So, /poll. What game should we play Fridays? And the first option is going to be Vermintide. Second option is going to be Dark Tide. Third option is going to be Total War Warhammer 3. And then fourth option is like more Dawn of War 2. And then Dawn of War 1 maybe. Okay. And then we're going to put that poll for 10 minutes. Pico Park Scarab Trust. Balloons Tower Defense. Oh god. Okay, waiting for fire to ready up and we'll start. Hot Tub Friday? Could be. What about Dawn of War 1? Swan Night? Well, I put it up there in Friday's polls. If you guys want to see more games on Fridays, make sure to vote. You'll love Pico Park. What the hell is Pico Park? I'm gonna Google this. Pico Park. Oh, it's the cat game. Oh, I've seen this. It's like the cooperative thing. Okay. Dude, I'm already this bad at Dawn of War 2. How am I also supposed to learn Dawn of War 1? Oh, God. All right, let's start the next prediction as well for you guys. And guess who wins? Will it be Trav, Matt versus Fiery Marini? And let's get the prediction live and let's get this game going. I'm gonna scam you guys. Hee hee. What do you mean, Swan? Oh, Swan, are you gonna mag dump a bunch of points? Oh no, I don't think I actually capped how many points you guys could vote. Jesus Christ, you're dumping so many points, Swan. Oh no. Oh no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first game of the grand finals. Here we see good old Trav Matt on the orcs. And Fiery Marini on his, not on his main character, but his main faction. Fiery Marini going on the Chaos Lord side. We ball in carelessly. So true. All right, guys. If you guys want to stop Swan Knight and his Dawn of War 1 spam, make sure to vote with your channel points. Jesus Christ, Swan, are you still going? There's 41 votes on Dawn of War 1. What are you guys doing? Jesus Christ. All right, CSM capturing the middle objective. Mech Boy here. Well, immediate retreat here for Fiery. Does not want any to do with that Mech Commander. Sluggo Boys. I think they lose against the Chaos Horde. Handedly. Where is that even? It's on the poll. It should be right above the chat, Pixie. Should be. Okay, CSM here. Oh, these are the Iron Warriors. Been exchanging firepower there versus the Shooter Boys. Shooter Boys barely doing anything versus the fucking CSM. Mid victory point does go over here to Fiery Marini. North section going to be going over to Trav. CSM forcing melee versus the Shooter Boys, forcing to retreat. Oh my god, Vermintide's actually catching up to Dawn of War 1. Swan Knight, you might need to go broke though. Vermintide is Vermintide overtook Dawn of War 1. Vermintide's reigning supreme. Swan Knight, you need to go broke, dude, or you need to win this. Okay, do have the Commander not being the shenanigans here in the back. As the CSM continue to bully the Mech Boy. Okay, Sluggo Boy's on the way, Shooter Boys as well. Heretics are on the side here. Heretics going to be chasing after the Sluggo Boys. Take a face full of Daka here from the Shooter Boys. Shooter Boys. CSM taking a lot of Daka here from the Commander and the Shooter Boys. Ooh, CSM might be bleeding models soon. Nice retreat there from Fiery to not lose any models. Chaos Lord now in the thick of it. Chaos Lord fully surrounded here by orcs, so needs to be very cautious. Chaos Lord might lose a lot of health there. Heretics on the way here to support. It's nice suppression there from the Heretics. Heretics in melee there with the Sluggo boys. Chaos Lord trying to help the Sluggo. Oh my god, the Heretics getting eaten alive. Heretics down to one model. Heretics go down here for Fiery. Second CSM squad on the way here. Raptors being purchased. Luckily, the forces of chaos have no need for weak mortals like the Heretics. CSM trying to force melee here with the CSM. Okay, Swan Knight, Vermintide, and Dunawar 1 are literally tied with the exact same amount of votes. Chaos Lord forced to retreat here. CSM also forced to retreat as now the Storm Boys are on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Megboy retaking the middle as the Chaos Lord just obliterates a power generator right there. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to install Vermintide 2. Thank God I own that game. Okay, Chaos Raptors. Just kind of chilling there. Judo Boys on the side. No upgrades for either commander so far. Storm Boys here destroying the power node. Power node does go down. Generator gonna continue to be rebuilt. Power node immediately repurchased here for Fiery. Crabman continues to rave supreme here as the Sluggo boys continue their march here. CSM gonna be poised here. Raptors here do engage with their cool jump packs. Sluggo boys immediately counterpunch. Raptors do suppress everybody there. Chaos Lord on the way. Sluggo boys getting eviscerated in melee. No, sorry, those are the Storm Boys. Raptors being the breaks off of the Storm Boys. They do jump away to safety, luckily. Double CSN Doc are really adding up as the suppression here from the Raptors does still tag even though they landed. Megboy gets the Def Gun to suppress everybody. Geoduck's Vermintide 1 is better. Well, I do not own Vermintide 1, Geoduck. I apologize. Wasn't Vermintide being shared for free months ago? It was? Oh, fuck. I didn't buy it then. Well, I still own Vermintide 2 because I bought it ages ago, but I just fell in love with Darktide more, so, because I like 40k. To be honest, I think the reason I never played Vermintide is because I didn't have anybody to play. But if you guys want to do, just help me level up through Vermintide, I'm super down to do like a community thing. Vermintide goes 75% sell a lot. Okay, gotcha. Pirate it? No. I'd make turrets, but I'm noob. Oh, I think only the Plague Marine can build turrets, Omac. Are we gonna do Chaos Weights or Kata? I have no idea what any of that means, Zenit. I just have the base game. Okay, Chaos Sword here being bullied. Sluggo boys here with the burn as Chaos Sword very low. Does whiff his stomp and gets gadded there by all the Shooter boys. Mass suppression here for the CSM and the Raptors as the Mech Boy literally jumps point blank into the CSM. Sluggo boys come running in there with the Flamers and a mass retreat is sounded for the Iron Warriors. Dude, literally, the Chaos Lord got a face full of fucking Daka there from the Orcs as they continue their power bash situation here. Give me the point, says Fizzler. Power Node and Generator is going to get power bashed here. As Fiery contests the North, though, with his Heretics. Heretics would also potentially steal the Power Node, but Mech Boy's on his way with his Death Gun. Death Gun's going to be sitting up there defending his Power Node. Not defending his Power Node. He literally sets up, teleports, and starts mag dumping into the poor Heretics. Gabriel, thank you so much for the brain bug, buddy. Okay, Oryx kind of solidifying their position in the middle as the Chaos Lord recaptures the victory point. Tier 2 being researched first by Trav. It's a wonderful day today as you see the Orcs reigning supreme. Sorry, Swan Knight. I can't end the poll. You dumped all those points, buddy.
Ooh, we added to the post, boss.
Whoa! Wait, is the poll winning for Dawn of War 2? What's going on here? What is that username? Cockchalk, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it, buddy.
Themselves a knob, they do.
Dude, you guys are literally having a war of attrition over the poll. That's so funny. Double CSM here. Power bashing the generators.
Themselves a knob, they do.
Hello, Mr. Aspect, you're late. We're in the grand finals.
The walls got
Aspect, there's a poll up to see what we should be playing on Fridays. The tie right now is between Vermintide or Dawn of War 1.
the boys need themselves a knob, they do.
Chaos Lord here being bullied. Knobs here from the Storm Boys pushing back the CSM as the Heretics do get suppressed by the Death Gun on the side. Raptors do jumping on top of the double shooters, beginning immediately a counterpoint, and Fiery Marine concedes as Travmat wins the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the prediction and give it to Travmat for winning that game. And the poll ends. And ladies and gentlemen, Vermintide 2 will be the game we will be playing on Fridays as it wins by 1 point. Let's go. So it's been decided I will be downloading Vermintide and we can do like a community run because I'm literally level 1 basic bitch boy in Vermintide. So easy 1K. All right, let's go to round 2 between Travmat and Fiery Marini. Finals. Okay, we do have Fortuna Sanctum as a round dose. Good old Fortuna Sanctum. Can we end it here? Fiery, are you feeling too sick that you would like to just end it here? I'm more than willing to give you a free concede here, buddy, if you're not feeling your best, since you do feel sick. Up to you, Firies. I'm tired too. Travmat, you don't get to be tired. You're winning, buddy. The people want more games. The people crave more games, guys. Best of 69, Inakuro? Jesus Christ. The people say there's always next week. True. True. Up to you, Fiery. If you want to continue the game, it's on your hands, buddy. If you feel sick and you'd rather go to bed, we will give the win here to Travmat and conclude tonight's event. Travmat joined. Fiery, you're running out of time here, buddy. You might win this game, and then it's gonna be the best out of 3, and then for sure you can leave. Fiery, you should stop though. If you're hurt or sick, go offline, bud. Don't push yourself. Fiery, I don't want you to get sick and stay playing video games. You're literally dying, buddy. Motherfucker's literally dying, but he's like, but Dawn of War 2. It's fine, he says. Committing Sudoku via Tao. You sure? Last chance, Fiery. If you're dying, leave, please. It's fine, he says, as he's literally clutching his organs and dying. Meow. Guys, I want you guys to know that Milo saw a little guy off the window and now he's in hunting mode and he's meowing. What do Rate My Mini do? Well, Aspect, if you look up, I made a Discord server. And you can join it and you can consume that channel point. And I can rate your mini and showcase it in stream. Well, Fiery Marini wants to go crazy style, and we're doing another prediction because we're running it back. Let it ride, ladies and gentlemen. Travmat here joining us with his war boss, fully decked out, humongous. It's him. And we're going to see some crazy gameplay here. Fire Marine here on the commando knob as we do see an Orc Civil War, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch the nearest eye.
Scarab, it's your responsibility to take care of your players. You're like Dana White from the UFC. Rebel, I don't watch the UFC. I don't know who Dana White is, but she might be a lovely lady. And I'm all here for gambling. Trav Sluggo's idols. GG's. GG's. Sluggo boys were idle. It's over. Man, not lady. Oh, well, wonderful. The power advanced power node being purchased as well, immediately upgraded. As Fire Marine moves up his commando knob. What is UFC? Universal French cuisine. That's what the UFC is. Please follow and subscribe for more informational details like that in the future. That just means you've never eaten French cuisine, Aspect. What the hell? I believe in the sick man. Don't believe in the sick man, Eon, because if Fiery wins, he has to play a third game. Commando knob coming out of stealth there, focusing the war boss instead of the shooter boys. War boss bonking him in the head. Sluggo boys jumping on top of the shooter boys. Second shooter boy squad trying to support. Counter advance there from the Sluggo boys. War boss is stunned by the commando knob point blank as the shooter boys do exchange firepower into it. Sluggo boys here down a quarter health. Shooter boys here trying to focus fire the war boss. War boss at a quarter health. War boss very low, does get the stomp. About to be going down on 39 health, but the Sluggo boys here from Trap do contest the shooter boys here. Commando knob trying desperately to connect. Oh my god. 2 models left on that shooter boy squad. 1 model left in that shooter boy squad, ladies and gentlemen, but I believe he'll be able to get out of alive there. Shooter boys here for Trap push back the commando knob. As both Orc players almost lost a unit this engagement. Don't watch UFC, play Don't Over to a red flag, obviously. Mr. Crow, be nice, buddy. Congrats, Rebel. Congrats, Rebel. You took Aspect's spot. Hi, Will. Everybody give Will a bunch of love and support in chat. We love and stand for Will. Sluggo boys did get the decap on the power node there for Mr. Fiery Marini. Shooter boys getting knobs for Travmat. Stone boys already out for Fiery Marini. Travmat being a little bit slow on the draw there for his Storm boys. Go Orcs, go. Oh, Meg, you gotta pick your favorite. Let's do Heroes of the Storm. Dude, Pixie, I fucking love Heroes of the Storm, actually. One of my favorite fucking games. Okay, Shooter boys there. But the people have spoken. This Friday, we're gonna play Vermintide. Tried to get 3 times into Dota 2. I have 1,000 hours in Dota 2. I was a techies abuser. I played Tinker and Techies. Those were the 2 players I was into. Just made the company another 120k this way, and now we get this steak dinner. Let's go. Vocaloid, you made 120,000 fucking dollars this week? Holy shit, dude. Everybody, let's give a round of applause for Vocaloid. That's actually a huge flex, Vocaloid. Holy shit. Meanwhile, it's a massive Orc armada here in the middle as the Storm boys push back the other Storm boys. Storm boys do engage the Shooter boys here for Fiery. Shooter boys are contested. Storm boys do counter jump there. Shooter boys forced to retreat. Sluggo boys will be getting stuck in there. Shooter boys already at half health here, taking a lot of Daka there from the side. Commando knob could throw a nasty grenade, but the Commando knob actually retreats. Shooter boys get surrounded by the Sluggo boys here. Fiery down to 2 units, guys. He lost both of his Shooter boys. Fiery does not have Shooter boys anymore, guys. Where are these lame builds? I don't know, Fufu. You should be schooling these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Travmat has decapitated Fiery and is now reign supreme as tonight's grand victor of Thursday night's 1v1, man. GG's and congratulations to Trav for winning tonight's map. Thomas, lovely lady, thank you very much, Thomas, for your YouTube comment. Thank you all for participating in tonight's tournament. I hope you guys had a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's crown Travmat as the Supreme Orc leader for tonight's 1v1 tournament. Let's end it. And ba-bing, ba-ba-boom. Tournament's over. GG's. The company made it because of the job I finished and the time I finished it in. Dude, Vocaloid. GG's, dude. I'm gonna watch the VOD so I can see what the fuck was different that let me win one match. Crisis, you locked in. That was the difference. That was the difference, dude. So, let's see if I pamper you guys with a little bit of a preview to what I've been working on. Because as I was yapping, I've been working on the Tau Riptide. The geometry for the Riptide is feature complete, guys. And we will now be moving to texturing the Riptide. So, I want to showcase some stuff here. And this, you will see the before and after of the Riptide for the Tau. So, what you'll be seeing here is, you will see the old Riptide is this little ranky-dang thing here on the left. And the new Riptide that I've been detailing and modeling is on the right side. The biggest difference you will see here in the front view is the new modern Riptide is thicker, has better arms, a new weapon and such. And it's going to look fucking nice, guys. It's going to look hella nice. So once the textures go on, I will be rigging it into the game, and then it'll be feature complete and completely ready for the Tau. After the Riptide, I want to be texturing the Tau infantry a little bit, and that'll be done. And we'll be merging the Tau with the main build. So it's been a very long journey, but we're very happy with all the work here in the Tau, and I'm excited to finally get this guy in game. So, oh, Travmat, I thought I sent you a DM. You gotta DM me your PayPal, Trav, and I'll send that over. I've been waiting for you to DM me your PayPal. I tagged everybody requesting their PayPals for the last stuff. Is there a huge fat blue Xenos inside? Absolutely. Thank you for your work, Scarab. Of course, One Night, of course. And thank you guys for showing up every time I stream. It's been an absolute delight. We're going to be doing a little small community night stream tomorrow. We're going to be playing Vermintides and just be chilling. So hope to see you there. We have a new Discord for the stream. So as you can see up there in the chat, make sure to join, be part of the community. We love you guys. You know, be nice to each other. And yeah, shout out for Saturday where we have a big 3v3 tournament. And we will continue on making all these events. Thank you. Thanks for the work, of course, Moon. And thank you for joining us today. Glad you had fun during the tournament. Hopefully you learned a bunch of lessons from your games. Your Moon, you have promise. And so does Eon Fighter. If you guys lock in, memorize your build orders, and refine your micro, you guys will be doing lots of work. So, without further ado, guys, I will see you next time on the Grimdark Future. Bye-bye, guys. Let's do a small raid so you guys who lost all their points can make a little bit more channel points by raiding out with me. We are going to be raiding out... Who's live? No! We were going to raid somebody and they're not live anymore. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Is there anybody here that I want to raid that I know? Dang it. There's nobody I want to raid. Well, a G's then, guys. Oh my god, you guys are literally seeing what I'm doing. Hi, guys. Let's close that. That's awesome. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.